Could have been charged with carrying a pistol misdemeanor as well. So no, I'm keeping him where he's at, 500.
Your Honor, the reason he perhaps was not charged with it was because it is a gun registered to him.
I don't know. Again, that's the thing. So
I don't either, but I can trust that, you know, our law enforcement officers like wouldn't simply not charge someone with a crime. I'm sure they had a reason to not.
I think I've read one or two already where they didn't. I talked to you about that on one of the other cases. They could have charged something else, Counselor. 500, sorry.
Yeah, just for the record, I don't think he qualified either way for pretrial services because of the battery prior.
Okay, are you trying to change my mind?
No, you're not. I'm
Oh,
just letting you
okay.
know
All
that
right.
even if
Thank you.
you didn't, you didn't.
All right, I hear you.
Next defendant, Roberto Sinche.
Trespass. Where are we? Sinche, May 29, 18 West 60th Street, Hialeah. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Priors on Mr. Sinche estate, please.
Two prior DUIs, Your Honor, and he has one open case of trespass
One open. Trespass.
and alcohol consumed in the store.
All right.
If we could have the services of the Spanish interpreter.
Sure. Okay,
Yes.
Mr. Sinche, good morning.
Señor Sinche, buenos días.
Buenos días.
Good
Charge-
morning.
Charged with trespass to property after warning, multiple occasions.
¿Cómo?
A usted se le imputa con entrada ilícita a una propiedad después de haberle dado varias advertencias.
No, mire, resulta que yo
Don't talk about
No,
the
let me explain you. Okay, no
No.
hable del caso, dice su señoría, no hable de los hechos del caso.
lawyer would tell you the
No,
same.
no, yo no he entrado en
Su
ninguna cárcel.
abogada le va a dar a usted las indicaciones. No, I haven't trespassed nowhere.
Yo trabajo haciendo limpieza en el shopping.
I work for a shopping center. I do cleaning services.
Por las mañanas. y Yo llegué.
No,
In the
don't talk
mornings.
about the case, sir, please. Give me a moment.
Señor, su señoría le indica a usted que no debe de hablar de los hechos relacionados con el caso. No hable del caso.
Hey, priors, please.
Yes, Your Honor, he has two prior DUI and he has one open case at this moment.
He's got an open?
Yes,
Okay.
Okay.
Trespass as well?
yes, correct. With an alcohol consumed near a store.
All right, once again.
Ok,
So-
tiene dos antecedentes por manejar bajo los efectos previos. También tiene un caso en este momento vigente por entrada ilícita y también tiene un caso por consumo de bebidas alcohólicas cercanas a una tienda.
All right. I don't have anybody, Counselor, I don't have anybody here, pretrial or otherwise. How do I resolve this?
No tengo nadie aquí del Departamento de Servicios Previos al Juicio. De otra forma, yo lo hubiera solucionado el día de hoy mismo.
Resolve it, but I don't have any viable way. I want to give them something, but I can't. Two
Quiero
DUI.
otorgarle los servicios previos, pero no puedo porque no hay nadie en este momento aquí de ellos.
Ya.
Your Honor, in that case, would it be possible to reset this for tomorrow when we do have someone from pretrial services or TAF in the building?
Señoría, puedo solicitarle que reprogramemos esta causa para el día de mañana para que así tengamos a alguien del servicio de previos al juicio disponible en el edificio. Seguro.
I'll do that. Reset tomorrow, possible pretrial services. I'm writing here on the calendar. Okay.
Ok, voy a hacer esto. Se va a reprogramar su causa para el día de mañana y voy a colocar aquí una nota en su expediente de que tiene la posibilidad de obtener los servicios previos al juicio. Estoy anotando esto en la lista de causas de mañana, ok.
Good luck, sir. You need to stay away from these places, but they'll be on tomorrow. Good luck.
Buena suerte, señor. Usted necesita permanecer alejado de estos sitios.
Yo lo voy a
Usted
hacer.
va a estar en la lista de causas mañana. Ok, I'll do that. I'll do that.
All right. Good luck.
Bien.
I'll see
Buena
you
suerte.
tomorrow. Good luck.
Buena
Eric
suerte.
Your Honor,
Blanc.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, that's a reset for what reason?
Reset pretrial, possible pretrial services I wrote on the calendar. There's nobody here to deal with it today.
Well, we have the pretrial people here on this side, Your Honor.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
Will they take him? He's got 2 DUIs and an open trespass.
Let me
Oh.
see if we get, yeah.
I didn't know you had someone there. I was willing to
Yes.
consider.
Ok, un momento porque parece que sí hay alguien del Departamento de Servicios, Libertad de Servicios Previos al Juicio. Anuncio el Departamento Carcelario. Va a verificar un momento. su señoría pregunta que si ellos estarían dispuestos a tomar su caso, aún así que usted tenga 2 antecedentes por manejar bajo los efectos y un caso vigente por entrada ilícita.
Pero de los antecedentes ya el caso está cerrado, dígale, señorita, por favor, eso ya.
I would like to let you know, Your Honor, that regarding the priors, those cases were already resolved.
Is the trespass resolved? The open? You said,
No.
yeah,
I think he's talking about
the DUIs, okay. Order the pretrial and they can, subject eligibility is the issue? Oh, okay, we'll try that. All right. I'll give them a shot.
Okay. Los casos que fueron resueltos
Corrections.
fueron los de manejar bajo los efectos, pero
have
tiene un
them there.
caso
I'll-
vigente de entrada ilícita.
I'll order pretrials, subject to eligibility. If not, the bond was $500, I believe.
Ok, le voy a ordenar a usted los servicios, le voy a ordenar a usted los servicios previos al juicio para que salga en libertad bajo los servicios previos al juicio, pero esto está sujeto a que ellos determinen si usted cumple con los requisitos. Si usted no cumple con los requisitos, entonces hay una fianza de $500.
All right, good luck. You've done the
Ok,
best.
buena suerte.
Thank you, lawyer.
Trial alternate 500.
Yes.
Judge, I will need a name and a phone number of a person.
Fianza alterna de $500. Caballero, ¿podría proporcionar por favor el nombre y la dirección de una persona que pueda verificar su domicilio?
I believe he can just give that to the representative here at the jail, correct?
Doesn't he have an address
Yeah,
on the?
that's-
Mi hermana, mi hermana.
Subject
My
to their.
sister, my sister, my sister.
Okay,
Just an address, Judge. I just need a name and a phone number.
okay,
That's
name
it.
and phone number, go ahead. I've got a,
Por
Sí.
favor, dígame cuál es el nombre y el número del teléfono
your
Yeah.
sister's phone number.
Ya.
de su hermana.
Margarita Sinche.
Margarita Sinche.
Sí.
Telephone?
Número
Telephone?
de teléfono, número de teléfono.
Ya. 786-362-0951.
786-362-0951.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir. Good
Gracias,
luck.
señor. Buena suerte.
Ya, thank you.
All right, go ahead. Next case, please.
Judge, next case is Eric Blanco.
Okay, Eric Blanco.
English or Spanish, I'm sorry,
I
please.
don't-
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Speaks
Thank you.
English, sounds like, all
Thank
right.
you.
Hold on, sir.
What you have an open?
Okay. All right. Existing without, state,
Yes, Your Honor, the state will be asking for elevated bond based on the fact that the defendant has an open resisting officer without violence from this year also. And based on the fact that the defendant have, let me count, 6 priors of convictions.
for what?
Their cocaine purge, it was 2014. After that, battery 2013. I have 2013 resisting officer with violence. And
What do you got?
criminal mischief
Hmm.
and threatening a public servant in 2013 also.
All in 13?
Yes,
Okay, all right. And standard bond is what? 500?
that's correct, Your Honor. We are asking for elevated bond based on the fact that he has another open case for the same facts.
Okay.
For the same crime.
Another open case, okay. Defense?
Your Honor, I don't have those listed priors. All I have is 2 null processes, one from 2003 and one from 2004, and then looks like 2 trespasses that maybe are in limbo and have no future hearing date.
All right. But he
I
has no-
would ask for, he does have a permanent address, so I would be asking for free trial services, or in the alternative, house arrest with conditions as Your Honor sees fit.
He's got an open case for the same thing, it sounds like, according to these allegations, so he apparently bonded out last time. PC, $500. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day, Your Honor.
Like you've been. Take care. Bye-bye.
Next case, Donald Crawford, Miami Beach case.
Your Honor,
Okay.
Joanne Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Okay. Your position, Ms. Hennessy.
Your Honor, we'd ask for standard bond in this case.
Okay, meets defense. Any priors, Ms. Hennessy? Do we know? He obviously meets the ordinance.
No, there are not any recent priors.
No priors? Okay. Recent, you say? Does he have priors?
No, there's not that I know of. I don't see any based on this report.
All right, so in any event, camping, all right. Stay away from Donald Crawford, homeless. All right, Counselor, what do you want to do? Do you want to close it out? Guilty, withhold?
Your Honor, we'd just be asking for a date certain on the homeless calendar again. Pretty standard.
I'd be open to the homeless calendar, Your Honor.
Okay, that sounds good. Based on no priors, homeless calendar. 6:25, 9 a.m., 6-7, correct?
That's
Okay,
correct.
all right, Mr. Crawford, you understand that?
No, what occurred?
Okay, right now you were arrested for violation of Miami Beach ordinance, camping ordinance. You don't have an address, you don't have any physical address to live, correct?
Correct.
All right, so we're putting you what's called the homeless calendar. We're releasing you on your own recognizance on the condition that you appear in court on June 25, 9 o'clock in the morning, courtroom 6-7. And you'll have further discussion about these charges on that day. If you don't show up, they'll rearrest you. You understand all that,
Yes.
right? Stay away from the beach. Okay, have a good day, sir. Good luck.
Thank you.
That's all.
All right.
Next case is Andrew Portnoy.
Andrew Portnoy, Miami Beach case, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, Joanne Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach.
All right, Mark Police.
Your Honor, I think this is a bond out.
I'm sorry, it's a what?
I think this was a bond out, Your
A
Honor.
bond out, Your Honor.
Bond out, oh, thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
Your Honor.
All right, bonded out, sorry, I heard bond up. What? Bond out,
Oh, I wouldn't admit that.
okay. Okay,
Hi, how you doing?
Fine.
well said, Counselor, well said. Gregory Osborne.
Hello.
All right, Mr. Osborne, good morning. Emergency communications, resisting an officer without violence. That's fine. Recognized him. That's not good when they recognize you. In previous calls, not from an absent.
You recognized me because I filed a complaint against him.
Well, okay, that's one reason. It's not a good thing when they recognize you. That's all I said. Not implying anything good or bad, sir. Issue trespass hotel, cleaning staff pursuing, allows them to leave. All right, so misuse. All right, state your position.
He doesn't have any local priors, Your Honor, and we are asking for the standard bond in each case, which is 800 in each one.
Okay, 800 each one. Well, there's only one count, so one of each, right? Okay, defense your position. A lot going on in this A form. Could have just walked away, but anyway.
Your Honor, as the state mentioned, Mr. Osborne does not have any local priors, so we would
Right.
be asking for an ROR and a date certain since he is homeless.
Where does where does he live? It's,
He lives here, Your Honor.
oh, okay, homeless calendar. Any objection to the homeless? Okay, we'll do the homeless calendar. Okay. Mr. Osborne,
Yes.
releasing you on the homeless calendar. You're released on your own recognizance on the condition that you appear on June 25, 9 a.m., Criminal Court Building, Richard E. Gersten, courtroom 6-7. You understand that, sir?
I do.
All right. Please stay away from this person that you say you filed charges against. Maybe they seem to recognize you. Find somewhere else, probably in your best interest. You understand
Right.
all that?
I do understand that.
All right. Good luck, sir. Take care.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, of course. Yep.
James Watley.
Okay, Mr. Wadley. Petty theft. Circle K, Palm Drive. Okay.
Good morning.
Okay, passed all the points. State any priors?
He has more than 14 convictions, 2021, trespass after warning conviction, petty theft, 21,
Okay.
petty theft, 2020,
Okay.
trespass, 2018, indecent exposure, 2016, crimes, 2012, 2012 petty theft, 2017 petty theft, 2010 petty theft, 2019 disorderly conduct,
Okay.
I'm
No,
sorry, 2009,
I see them.
larceny petty theft, 2006. I don't know if you want me to.
No,
read
no, I've
them.
got several pages here, so I'm
Yes.
just trying to figure out. All right, defense, your position.
Your Honor, give me one moment. I'm reviewing the notes that I had written.
Say again.
Just reviewing the notes that I had written.
Okay.
Okay. So here, it doesn't look like there's probable cause based on the A form because there's no nexus between Mr. Wadley and the alleged thief. There was no identification listed in the A form, and the officers didn't see the alleged petty theft happening. So there's no connection right now between Mr. Wadley and whoever did commit the crime.
I'm sorry, they met with the Circle K cashier who said he passed by all the points of sale and exited. Isn't that usually enough for?
Well, Your Honor, they did not, as far as we're aware, the Circle K cashier did not identify Mr. Wadley at the scene. There was no bring up or anything like that.
Okay, but Ms. Leon advised that a male subject known as entered into, so she pointed him out, is how I'm reading this. So in any event, he's homeless. What are we gonna do with all of these pages, though? I'm a little concerned.
Your Honor, they still object to any release on his own reconnaissance based on the fact that he has so many brothers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying, but standard bond 500, right?
The standard bond, Your Honor, it's
I have 150.
Okay.
Thank you.
150, but they still
150, I'm
will be
sorry.
asking for elevated bond.
No, 150 is fine.
Your Honor, I understand that Mr. Wadley does have several priors. However, given that this was a $7 hot dog and a lighter, we would ask if you'd be open to house arrest. Although the A form does list him as homeless, he does actually have a permanent address.
I did, he's homeless as far as we know, sir, so I'm gonna stick with the 150 for now. Sorry, PC 150.
Mario Montalban Marquez.
Homeless, homestead, petty theft, is none in Publix. State, any priors? Oh, I have them.
No, Your Honor.
Bench. We talk, oh, that's Cuervo. I was like, wait a minute, that's not this guy. Not Rita Marie Cuervo. Okay. Okay, petty theft, defense. Standard bond is what, 150 on petty theft?
150.
Okay, no priors,
No priors, Your Honor. We would be asking for a straight ROR here.
straight ROR. Do you want to close it out? Withhold, credit time served?
That would be against our advice, given that we have no discovery at this time.
All right, I don't know. I'm asking the question. Do you want to ask him, Mr. Montalvan Marquez? I can set your bond at 150, or you can close the case out today. You can talk to your attorney real quick about that offer. He's not in favor of it. Plead guilty. I'll withhold adjudication, close the case out today. There would be fines and costs though, right?
I'm sorry.
There would be fines and costs that would be
Yes,
imposed?
Your Honor, I'm sorry. Could we have this finished, interpreter?
Ok.
Apologies.
Señor Montalbán, el cargo en contra suya es de hurto en menor cuantía. No tiene antecedentes penales. La fianza es de $150. Su señoría le indica que usted no tiene antecedentes penales, que estaría dispuesto a darle libertad bajo caución jurada, o que usted puede dialogar con su abogado con respecto a la posibilidad de que usted resuelva la causa en el día de hoy por medio de una retención del fallo condenatorio más en abono en tiempo en cáncer ya cumplido, pero le da la salvedad de que tendría que pagar ciertas tarifas y costas adicionales. ¿Qué puede hablar con su abogado ahora con respecto a esto?
Ok, pues no estoy.
Counselor, do you speak Spanish?
I do not.
Oh, well, all right.
Ok,
Forget
pues
it.
no
No.
sé el caso, no sé ni de qué me está hablando muy bien, ¿viste? Necesito que me explique bien.
Well, I don't really know what's the case about. I need you to explain me all of that very well, please.
All right. Well, the allegations is you were in a Publix, and according to them, you were stuffing your bag with stuff and walked out.
Ok, las alegaciones en su contra es que usted estaba dentro de un Publix y que usted tenía una bolsa o una mochila y que usted estaba llenando su bolsa o su mochila con cosas y que usted salió de la tienda.
Madam Interpreter, can you please advise Mr. Marquez that he should not be talking about any of the specific facts of this case? Because this is all on record.
Ok. Su abogado quiere dejarle saber que no debe de hablar nada en este momento con respecto a los hechos del caso, nada en específico, ¿ok? Porque todo lo que usted diga está siendo grabado en este momento.
Mr. Montalban Marquez, no problem, sir. 150 standard bond. Have a good day.
Señor Montalbán, no hay ningún problema. La fianza que se le fija a usted es una fianza estándar por $150. Que tenga buen día.
Your Honor, he does have
¿Y la orden de alejamiento?
Stay away from the Publix at Homestead hold on one second, please, sir.
Hay una orden de alejamiento. Usted tiene que permanecer alejado de Publix, el que queda ubicado en Homestead, en la dirección siguiente. Un momento, por favor.
91 North Homestead Boulevard. You were saying, Counselor, please?
El que queda en la primera en Homestead Boulevard. En North Homestead Boulevard, ¿entiende?
Okay, since he didn't understand what was going on, Counselor, I was a little wary of that, so standard bond.
I would just would we be able to do pretrial services since he does have a permanent address?
Speak up, I didn't hear you.
Quiero saber, les pregunta la abogada de la defensa que si puede calificar para los servicios previos al juicio, ya que él tiene una dirección fija.
All right, no priors, PTS eligibility, right? Eligibility, alternate bond, 150.
Ok, su señoría indica no tiene antecedentes penales, cumple con los requisitos para los servicios previos al juicio, de acuerdo a que sí califica, y la fianza alternativa es de 150, correct, Your Honor? $150 fianza alternativa. Thank you. Buena suerte, señor.
Oh, and hold on, we need a name of a family member and a phone number.
Necesitamos el nombre de un miembro de su familia y de su número telefónico.
One second, Your Honor, that's actually not necessary. That can all be handled at the jail here.
Well,
Sorry, counsel, but that's necessary for me, for the clerk.
Clerk
please.
needs it. I think let's just accommodate the clerk. This is pretty easy. We just need the name of the relative. That's all.
La abogada de la defensa dice que no es necesario, que todo esto lo pueden hablar en la cárcel allí mismo. Responde la Secretaría de Actas, no necesitamos esta información. Su señoría dice, por favor, para que pueda facilitarle el trabajo a la Secretaría de Actas, proporcione el número de teléfono y el nombre de un contacto familiar.
Ok, contacto familiar te lo voy a, pues no tengo teléfono ahora en estos momentos.
Well, I don't know their information, my relatives, because all of that I have is storage in my cell phone and I don't have it with me right now.
All right, give it to the corrections officers. We'll do it the hard way. Thank you. Bye bye.
Ok, entonces vamos a tener que hacerlo de la otra forma, es que usted se los tiene que proporcionar directamente a la gente del departamento carcelario, ¿ok? Esta es la forma más difícil.
They have to come up with that number anyway. Good luck. Bye
De
bye.
todos modos, va a tener que proporcionar ese número de teléfono.
Bye
Buena
bye.
suerte.
So that's PTS alternate 150.
Yes.
On calendar.
Not on at all, or
You said stamp, the last,
stamp?
we don't have stamp.
There's, just tell them
Felony.
nobody by that name today. Jose Manuel Perez.
Do you speak English or Spanish? No? If we could have the Spanish interpreter.
Thank you.
Sure.
Jose Manuel Pérez? Yes.
You are charged with battery, reference striking Mario Godínez, causing him laceration. State any priors?
Usted se le imputa con el delito de agresión física. Usted le pegó a Mario Godínez, causándole lesiones. ¿Tiene antecedentes, fiscalía?
No, Your Honor.
Okay,
No, señoría.
what do we do?
Your Honor, we're asking for the standard bond 250.
250 defense?
Your Honor,
Eh, I'm sorry, this is the interpreter. State, did you say standard? 250.
Standard bond 250,
Ok,
yes.
thank you. ¿Qué es lo que sugiere? Pregunta su señoría a la fiscalía. La fiscalía responde, su señoría, estamos solicitando fianza estándar por 250. Defensa.
Your Honor, we don't believe there's probable cause here based on the A form. It's exactly one sentence long for this attempted battery, which contradicts what's actually stated in the A form. Additionally, it doesn't say who made the allegations here. It just says in reference to this specific thing happening. There's no
Reference Jose Perez striking Mario Godínez on his
What?
left hip, causing him a laceration. Right?
One moment, please, for the interpretation. And also, Your Honor, if the interpreter can request defense to the volume is a little bit low, or the microphone is not directed to, but the interpreter is going to interpret, but just for future references for the audio. Okay, su señoría, vamos a presentar un argumento de motivo fundado basados en lo que está dentro del informe del arresto. Exactamente aquí dice que fue una tentativa de agresión física, lo cual contradice lo que dice el informe del arresto. Adicionalmente, no hay aquí ninguna alegaciones dentro del informe del arresto de quién era la referencia a esta persona en específico, de qué era lo que está sucediendo. Su señoría responde, aquí la referencia es José Pérez, que le pegó a Mario, could you please repeat the last name, Your Honor, Mario?
Godínez.
Mario Godínez, y le causó una laceración en el lado izquierdo, in the left arm, Your Honor, I'm sorry?
Left ear.
Left ear. Le causó una laceración en el oído izquierdo. Le pegó a Mario Godínez causándole una laceración en el oído izquierdo.
Okay, I got allegations of a striking causing lacerations. To me, that's a battery. PC 250. Good luck.
Ok, entonces con respecto a esas alegaciones de pegarle a alguien causándole laceraciones, de acuerdo a lo que yo pienso, esto es agresión física. Así que hay motivo fundado y se fija una fianza de $250. Buena suerte.
Stay away from Mr. Godínez.
Usted tiene una orden de alejamiento, tiene que permanecer alejado del señor Godínez, ¿entiende?
And Your Honor, given the lack of priors, would we be able to do PTS?
Your Honor, this is the
No.
interpreter. There was no answer.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
It's all right.
This is the interpreter, Your Honor. When Your Honor asks, do you understand the stay away order? There was no verbal answer from the
Okay.
defendant, Your Honor. For the record, for your record, the interpreter needs an answer, Your Honor, please. Thank you.
Need an answer. Yes, you understand you need to stay away from Mr. Godínez, correct, sir?
Señor, ¿usted entiende que usted tiene que permanecer alejado del señor Godínez?
Sí, entiendo.
All right.
Yes, I understand.
I don't
Thank
think
you, Your
you'll
Honor.
take a battery, Counselor. PTS denied.
Ok, se deniega la solicitud de la defensa con respecto a los servicios previos al juicio.
Jackie Glisson.
Was it that so the PTS eligibility on a battery, I want to iron that out really quick. So if there is a battery but there is no priors, I was under the understanding that PTS was possible.
I don't know. I don't have him here. That's my point. So I'm not going to keep putting it on them at this point. I think there's enough that he allegedly, as I've been reminded, committed this battery. So we'll deal with it.
Ok, la abogada de la defensa quiere resaltar el hecho de la agresión física, que si él no tiene antecedentes, pero el hecho es que es un delito de agresión física, entonces él cumpliría con los requisitos para los servicios previos al juicio. Su señoría dice, no le sé decir porque no tengo los representantes de los servicios previos al juicio aquí para que puedan dar esa respuesta. Así que no voy a seguir colocando este tema porque ya hemos hablado suficiente con respecto a esto. Es una alegación de una agresión física y recordado que es el cometimiento de una agresión física como tal y ya hemos lidiado con esto.
Thank you, Counselor.
Your Honor, in that
Gracias,
case,
abogado.
we do our original plan of resetting these for tomorrow when we do have people from pretrial services in the court.
No, we've done enough today. Sorry, not this one.
Ok, su señoría, entonces podríamos ir con el plan original que era reagendar esta causa para el día de mañana para que así podamos tener a los representantes de los servicios previos al juicio aquí para que puedan dar su punto de vista. No, en este momento ya hemos hecho lo suficiente. Lo siento, no esta vez.
Next case, please.
Próximo caso, por favor.
Jackie Gleason.
Nordstrom, homeless. Any prior state? I've got a few petty theft here.
Yes, Your Honor. The defendant has petty theft from 2025 with no adjudication, and 2025 she also has a resisting officer without violence conviction and disorderly conduct in an establishment conviction.
Okay, homeless. Counselor, your position, defense?
Yes, Your Honor, if we could just get a date certain on the homeless calendar.
Can't hear you though. You're away from the
Oh,
mic.
apologies. If we could just get a date certain on the homeless calendar, Your Honor.
I believe it's 6:25, it's 6/7 at 9 a.m. Unless it's filled up by now, I don't know, but.
No, Judge, you can still set it.
All right. Any objection to homeless calendar state?
No.
All right, we'll do that. Homeless calendar, ROR. Mr. Glisten, you understand, you speak English, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm releasing you today, probable cause on homeless calendar on the condition that you appear on June 25, your attorney's writing it out for you. Richard Gerstein Justice Building, 9 a.m., courtroom 6-7.
12th Street, right?
I'm sorry?
12th Street.
Well, yeah, okay, there you go. You know it. All right, if you fail to appear, they'll issue an order for your arrest. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Stay away from, what was the allegations here? Nordstrom Rack in North Miami Avenue. Okay, you understand that, sir? Midtown.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Judge.
All right, good luck.
All right.
All right. ROR, I knew you were gonna yell. Okay, what do we got here? Romeo Diaz Garcia, what is all? Where do I begin?
If we could have the services of the Spanish interpreter.
Yes.
Sure.
Romeo Díaz García. Yes.
Madam Interpreter, could you ask Mr. Diaz Garcia if Spanish is his first language?
Señor García Díaz, ¿el español es el idioma que usted habla y entiende mejor? ¿Es su lengua natal? Repita, por favor.
Yo tengo dialecto, yo tengo otro idioma.
No, I have a dialect. I have another language.
Okay. Could you ask him the dialect? Can you ask him if it's Guatemalan mom?
¿El dialecto suyo es el mam de Guatemala?
Sí.
Sí, yes.
We don't have any such interpreters today, but do you understand Spanish?
¿Usted entiende español?
Sí.
Okay. All right,
Yes.
so do it in Spanish.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a lot of, what is this? Arrest, DUI?
Your Honor, I think they're all arrest warrant and bench warrant.
Yes, I see a bunch of them. So-
Yes.
Todos son órdenes de arresto y también tiene órdenes de arresto en contra suya.
Got a lot of bench ones here. Luke?
Tiene muchas órdenes de arresto aquí en contra suya.
Yes, I gotta call them out. There's some, no?
Yeah, this is.
Hold on, Counselor, I'm looking at all these misdemeanors and bench warrants that he's got, so.
This is from Judge.
What's a roll call, V6E, and what is that?
That's the two tickets here. the,
Okay, all right.
XEU
Okay,
and then the V6E.
okay. Failed to appear, Judge Nunez for arraignment. She said,
That's two DUIs.
okay, 2 DUIs with a minor, passenger under, okay, obviously minors. She set a relatively high bond, 100,000 on one and 999,999. Oh boy, haven't seen that in a while. I think I've seen that. So in any event, okay. Hold him for Judge Nunez. It looks like she's anxious to see him. And I will go along with my colleagues' recommendations of bond at that point on the bench warrants.
Ok, usted va a permanecer retenido, se va a presentar ante la juez Núñez. Ella está atenta a sus casos, deber de usted. Así que voy a seguir con la recomendación de parte de mis colegas con respecto en ese momento cuando se presente ante la juez. Entonces, en ese punto van a lidiar con todas las órdenes de arresto en contra suya.
I have three here, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so, all right, so
Plus the misdemeanor.
plus the misdemeanor itself, all right. Well, the
Son 3 órdenes de arresto en contra suya. Adicionalmente tiene delitos menores también.
All right, so let's see. AG82V6E corrections. Keep the bench warrant bond on the warrant, 99,999.
Ok, caso número AG82B6E. Va a mantener la fianza de la orden de arresto, 999.
So 99,999. Not 999.
Oh, ok. The amount, the amount, I'm sorry.
999. 99,999.
Ok, ok.
Okay.
La fianza es de 99,999.
Okay, 9750XEU.
El caso número 9750XEU.
She put there 999,999. Set it at 99,999.
Ok, ella colocó 99,999. Se fija a 99,999.
Okay. Then on the other one, AJ7Y8FE, another one, 100,000 on that.
Ok, para el otro caso, AJ7Y8FE, ese es otra orden de arresto, $100,000 ahora.
Reduce that one. That's a type of sheet.
That's fine.
This
On
one?
on this one, I just need your initial. It's NVDL traveling with it.
This one?
Yes,
So right here?
Yes.
Just initial here?
yes,
Okay.
perfect.
And then all these other ones? Same
And
thing?
then this one, no, that's not this. This one, this is the 100,000
Right.
there.
Okay.
Okay, and I need your initial. This is another NVDL.
Okay.
To travel with it.
Okay.
Okay. And then this one. Okay, this is the one this is
So when I,
the 99.
That's the regular.
That. This one is traveling with it. This is the DUI with the minor.
Right.
If you just want an initial to travel or is it a bond?
Isn't that what? she-
Doesn't have one now.
Okay.
Bond.
Well, just travel. Let her deal with it when she greets him. Here?
Yes.
Okay.
And he has an NVDL with that also.
All right. Here is okay. Okay.
Okay. Now
All
that's
right.
the traffic is done.
All right.
Now you have the 2 misdemeanor files.
Okay, now I got 2 misdemeanors. Okay, so Counselor, based on my colleagues' prior indications, I did reduce one. I think it was a typo, or handwritten. Obviously, she'll deal with him once she greets him. Each of the bonds for DUIs with minors are all 99,999. I understand your arguments. He can't make them. I get it. But they're bench warrants for failure to appear. And the other one was for 100,000. So he's got 3 of them totaling all of that. And I've carried all the infractions along with. They'll deal with it once she greets. Also has a bench warrant on a misdemeanor, case number 255677. April
Okay,
of 2025. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry, Honor. So did you say their,
Let me start
the-
again.
okay, thank you. All right.
You got 3 DUIs with minors.
Okay.
Two
My,
minors. Two
okay.
minors.
Minors is on underage or minors? Okay,
Underage.
thank you. Tiene tres casos por manejar bajo los efectos con menores de edad. Son 3 casos.
2 actually, 2 for minors. I
Tiene
misspoke.
2,
With
ok,
minors.
tiene dos casos por manejar bajo los efectos con menores de edad.
You got a lot of bench warrants here for failure to.
Tiene bastantes órdenes de arresto en contra suya por incomparecencia en corte.
My colleague has set 99,999 on one.
Mi colega le ha fijado una fianza para uno de estos casos por 99,999.
100,000 on the other one.
$100,000 en el otro.
And one for 999,999.
Y una por 999,999.
Which I have reduced to 99,999 to be consistent.
La cual yo he reducido por 99,999 para concordancia.
Those are her bench warrants.
Estas son sus órdenes de arresto.
You've got another one for 5,000 on a misdemeanor.
Tiene otro caso por un delito menor, tiene una fianza de $5,000 para ese.
2 counts for 2,500 each, which I will set the same.
Tiene 2 cargos por 2,500 cada uno, lo cual voy a fijar lo mismo.
And let me find the other one.
Permítame ahora ver el otro.
Roll. Motion to revoke granted. What was this? Arrest warrant. Okay, that was the 99999. Okay, well. That's the big one that she did. Okay, case number. What's the case number on this one? B23. This is the one with the 900.
At the top. No, in the top folder. Yeah.
B230136763.
Yes.
But that's got all 3 of the other.
No, but that's the ones you just did.
Right, so I already did them, so I don't need to do them again. Oh, okay, all right, so, all right, the only one with the other one I did. Okay, corrections. You got all that?
Ese era el caso B23013763.
Where does he go?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, on 9750XEU. Can you repeat the bond for me?
Say, okay, which one again? I'm sorry? Sorry?
I'll repeat it for you, Judge.
Clerk is gonna do it for me.
On AGA2V6E, bond 99,999.
Caso número AG82B6E, fianza 99,999.
In case number 9750XEU, bond 99,999.
Para el caso número 9750XEU, fianza 99,999.
Case number AJ7Y8FE, bond 100,000.
Caso número AJ7Y8FE, fianza $100,000.
Case number B255677.
Caso número B255677.
Count 1, 2,500. Count 2, 2,500.
Cargo número 1, 2,500. Cargo número 2, 2,500.
Case number B23-13763.
Caso número B23-13763.
This one you have to write, Judge.
What?
On this case, you didn't write anything.
Oh, well, this is the one that I reduced, so that's the one I reduced
Okay,
it, so
yeah.
just put here.
Yes. Bond 99,999.
Fianza 99,999.
Good luck, sir. I'm sure she can't wait to see you. Have a good day.
Buena suerte, señor. Estoy seguro que ella la está esperando con ansia. Que tenga
Honor,
buen
if I
día.
may,
Sorry?
excuse me, if I may have Marcus or corrections confirm that this is that the misdemeanor portion of the calendar has ended.
Yes,
No.
you are correct.
You are correct, Ms. Hennessy.
Thank you, and Your Honor, if I could be excused.
Absolutely. Have a good day. Take care.
Thank you. You too. Good.
Bye-bye. All right, what do we got now? Traffic?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor, on that case for Diaz Garcia, I understand that you had already indicated where your stance would be on any request for any alternative bond. However, I would say that we would be asking for the standard bond because the bond amounts on these bench warrants do border on the realm of absurdity. So I just have to ask.
You're welcome to make your arguments for the record, Counselor, and I don't fault you for that. I've indicated, what's that?
No, so he addressed that he failed to appear several times.
Oh, yeah. No. I mean, these are all several failures to appear. Obviously, my colleague set the bench warrants, and I understand your concerns. Motion to revoke was granted, all sorts of stuff. She set the higher one, which I reduced, even though it's not to your liking. I get that, sir, but in any event, like I said, he'll be appearing in front of my colleague in the near future. He can address all the concerns or your colleague at that point. Thank you for your concerns.
Su señoría, como le dije anteriormente, quería presentar un argumento en este momento con respecto a las fianzas. Estas fianzas son absurdas. Su señoría responde, entiendo cuál es su solicitud en este momento, pero se le ha otorgado la revocación y además también he reducido la fianza de uno de estos cargos. Obviamente, mi colega ya le ha puesto mis colegas le han puesto órdenes de arresto en contra de él y yo entiendo su preocupación, entiendo su moción para revocar que fue otorgada y también le he reducido el cargo de la fianza la mayor para igualar. Así que en todo caso, él va a estar presentándose a enfrente de mi colega, de mis colegas en un futuro cercano y en ese momento entonces él podrá lidiar con todas estas preocupaciones y también a usted, por supuesto, se le ha permitido presentar todos sus argumentos. Gracias, que tenga buen día, señor.
All right, thank you. Hasta luego.
Your Honor,
Gracias.
sorry, one last thing on this case. If we could just make a note in the court file that Mr. Diaz Garcia is a Guatemalan non-speaker as his first language, so that we can make sure that we have the appropriate interpreter at any future court hearing dates.
Okay. You can note, but do please also note that he said he speaks Spanish, though, Counselor. I'll be willing to note the for you, but he does speak Spanish.
La abogada de la defensa quiere que conste en el acta que el señor Díaz García es una persona de Guatemala cuyo primer lengua no es el español, que quiere asegurarse que la próxima audiencia tenga una intérprete apropiada. Su señoría dice, entiendo, pero por favor también tome nota de que él dijo en el acta que él habla español. Estoy dispuesto a tomar esta nota, pero él dijo que él habla español también.
All right, good to go. Thank you, sir.
Bien, puede retirarse. Gracias.
Bye-bye. All right, what are we doing? Jail traffic? Okay.
Next case.
All right, good luck, sir.
Buena
Next
suerte,
case,
señor.
Marcus.
Leandra Marquez Harrison.
All right. What is this? NVDO 150, is that?
Your Honor, Mr. Harrison has an open felony. He'll be on your bond hearing calendar. He also has 2 fugitives, one from Ohio, no bond, and the second one is from Sarasota, Florida.
Okay, all right. NVDL, what's that, set 150 is the bond on this? All right, 150 on the no valid. We'll see him on the felonies in just a little bit, all right? So what's that, reset or bond here, 150? All right. Looks like we'll see you in a little bit, sir. Good luck to you. You got a lot coming on.
Next case, Luciano Labrador Arias.
Let me just sign it or just, I put it over here, bond initial. That's it, good to go? All right. All right. All right, DWLS knowingly, 150. All right.
Your Honor, Mr. Luciano has a fugitive from Manatee, Florida with a bond of $2,500. He also has one from Sarasota with a bond of $15,000. He also has a hold for immigration.
Okay, well, all three. So on this NV, on this, what do we have here? Driving while license suspended, set bond 150.
If we could have the the services of the Spanish interpreter?
Sorry, ma'am, sir? Ma'am?
Have the services of the Spanish interpreter.
Oh,
Señor Luciano tiene una orden de fugitivo de Manatí, Florida, con una fianza de 2.500. También tiene una orden de Sarasota con una fianza de $15,000. También tiene una retención por inmigración.
right, good luck.
Tiene un cargo por licencia suspendida cuya fianza es de $150.
Corrections, you got ALIP 2WE 150, right?
Para el caso ALIP 2WE 150, ¿correcto, Departamento Carcelario?
Next case.
All right, next case. You got it.
Ernesto
He just needed to hear.
Fortevioch.
Thank you.
Próximo caso.
Ernesto Forte Vichot. Vichot. DUI 1,000. Has he been in hours and all that? So bond 1,000 on the DUI.
Yes.
Okay.
We could also have these services.
Also interpreter. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Forte Vichot.
Buenos días, señor Fortevichot.
Charges of DUI. I set your bond at $1,000, sir. Good luck to you.
Se le imputan cargos de manejar bajo los efectos. Le he fijado una fianza de $1,000. Buena suerte, señor.
Bye.
Given the lack of priors, Your Honor, would we be able to do PTS or house arrest here? He does have a.
Counselor, have you taken a look at the reading?
Su señoría, debido a la falta de antecedentes, usted tendría disponibilidad de colocarle bajo arresto domiciliario, servicios previos. ¿Usted ya ha hecho la lectura de los antecedentes?
I do understand, Your Honor, but this was
Okay, all
nobody
right.
was injured in the DUI.
Yeah, well, lucky for him, but anyway, no, sorry, 1,000.
Next case.
Entiendo, pero de todos modos, no. Que tenga buen día. $1,000 de fianza.
Una pregunta, no tengo un número donde llamar, ¿cómo yo puedo pagarla?
I have a question.
Okay, what is it?
¿Cuál es la pregunta?
Mi pregunta es que no tengo un número a quién llamar. He tratado de llamar a los abogados y no me sale ninguno. Y no sé si yo mismo puedo pagarla.
Okay, I have a question because I've been trying to get in touch to retain an attorney, but I haven't been able to do so. My question is, can I post the bond myself?
Counselor, you can advise him on that one.
Su señoría indica a la defensa que le puede dar consejería a usted directamente con respecto a esto.
So you're going to be unable to post the bond yourself. You're going to need to contact someone from outside of the jail to post that bond for you, or have them put money into your commissary account so that you can post the bond yourself.
Did he, I hope you
Private
understood.
privilege, or do you want the interpreter to interpret,
Oh,
please?
could you interpret that? Sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Okay. Su abogada dice que usted no va a poder pagar la fianza usted mismo, que usted necesita contratar a alguien que esté por fuera de la cárcel para que esta persona sea la persona que pague la cantidad de la fianza a su favor. ¿Entiende?
Sí, entiendo, pero en este momento yo tengo familiares, pero
No.
siempre he llamado por el número de teléfono, no recuerdo ninguno.
Okay. Okay, un momento. The interpreter needs to confirm in Spanish. O sea, su problema es que usted no se sabe el número de teléfono de nadie para comunicarse con nadie. Eso es lo que usted quiere decir.
Eso es correcto.
Okay. The issue here is that I don't know any of my relatives or contact numbers by heart. All of them are storage in my cell phone, and I don't have it with me.
I don't know I can't do anything for you, sir. I'm not going to release you or lower your bond because you can't remember any family members' phone numbers.
Señor, no puedo hacer nada por usted. No lo puedo dejar en libertad y tampoco le puedo pagar la fianza simplemente porque usted no recuerda el número de teléfono de ninguno de sus familiares.
Good luck,
Okay.
sorry.
Buena suerte, lo siento.
Could you also just let him know that an attorney from the public defender's office will be in touch with him, and then through the names of
Okay, that's fine.
Ok, quiero dejarles saber que yo represento a la oficina de los abogados de oficio, soy su abogada y que me voy a estar poniendo en contacto con usted para poder entonces conseguir esos nombres, esos números telefónicos, ¿ok?
Ok, muchas gracias.
There you go. All right.
Ok, thanks a lot. Thank you.
Next
Go ahead.
case.
Mhm.
Royland Hernandez Torres.
Your Honor, he has an open felony. He'll be on your bond hearing calendar later.
All right, thank you. 150. Do we have Roland Hernandez Torres? You speak English, sir?
If we could have the Spanish interpreter, Your Honor.
Sure, Mr. Torres, you'll be on my upcoming calendar. Bond on the traffic infraction set at 150. PWLS.
Señor Torres, usted va a estar en mi próxima lista de causas. Hay una fianza por una contravención por tránsito fijada a 150 por manejar sin una licencia.
See you soon. Bye.
Una licencia suspendida, perdón. Le veo prontamente. Gracias.
Next case, Mario Abel Perez Ramirez.
English or Espanol? Espanol or English? Espanol. All right. Could we also have the Spanish interpreter for this case?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right.
Yes, sure.
All right, Mr. Perez Ramirez. Bench warrant for no driver's license, $1,000.
Señor Ramírez, usted tiene una orden de arresto en su contra por no tener una licencia de conducir. $1,000 de fianza.
Good luck.
Buena suerte.
Ok, gracias. Que Dios les bendiga.
Okay, thank you. May God bless you.
Oh, that's nice.
Next case, Adam Jacinto Domingo.
Your Honor, he has a open felony. He'll be on your bond hearing calendar next.
Okay, and does he speak English? Mr. Jacinto, do you speak English?
¿Habla inglés, señor Jacinto?
I didn't hear. Counselor?
No se escucha la respuesta.
Yes, okay.
¿Sí? Okay.
No valid driver's license, $150 bond. See you in a few moments on the felony calendar.
Next
Oh, wait, he had a
case,
DUI.
Genobi.
Hold on, is that the same guy? Hold on, Jacinto?
Yes.
Yeah, he had a DUI. I needed to say.
Yes, he's
All right,
white.
DUI 500 also. All right, you had a $500 bond on the DUI, sir. Good luck. See you in a bit. All right, next one, Genobi Montufar.
Later. Felony hearing. The felony hearing will be in the afternoon. So,
The bonds now.
not yet. You'll have to wait for later today.
Okay, is he on my felony next or no? This guy?
Um,
Corrections, Genobi Montufar?
No.
No, NVDL 150? Never had. All right,
Your Honor.
all right, your bond is $150. No valid license, whether you had, looks like you may never have had one.
He is
Allegedly.
the speaker, Your Honor.
Yes, but
The interpreter.
Ok, Janovi Montufar. No tener una licencia de conducir válida. Fianza de 150.
all right, thank you, sir.
Ok, gracias, señor.
Jose Ariel Aliman.
You're getting better. huh?
Madam Interpreter, would you mind?
Bond out, Your Honor.
Bond out on the bond? Okay, what happened, Counselor?
Yes, this is the interpreter.
No, Counselor, did we need something with the last one?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry. He was just trying to communicate something to me and I'm not a Spanish speaker, so I was gonna ask the interpreter if she.
Ok. Señor, repita por favor lo que le dijo a la abogada de oficio.
Que ¿cómo puedo hacer para pagar la fianza?
Could you please let me know how can I post a bond?
Boy, Counselor, go ahead, try your explanations.
So you can either have someone from outside of the jail post the bond for you, like a family member, or they can put money into your commissary and you can pay it yourself.
On the last guy.
However, you can pay with your own money. that you
Down
have.
here? So I put-
I'm sorry, did you say that they can put the money in the commissary card?
Yes.
Correct? Ok. Usted puede hacer que alguien que esté por fuera de la cárcel, como un familiar o un pariente suyo, pueda pagar la fianza por usted o si no, también le pueden colocar el dinero dentro de su tarjeta de del comisariato para que usted entonces pueda pagar la fianza.
Que de mi tarjeta que pueden sacar el dinero. Ahí la tienen en la.
Okay, I have the money and I have it in my card, so they can take the card and then they can take the money out of my card so they can post the bond for me.
Okay.
Your Honor, my apologies for not bringing it up sooner. This does appear to be his only local prior, or his only open case is this one. So I would be asking for pretrial services since he does have a permanent address.
Okay, I'm sorry, Your Honor, and this is the interpreter. Can the interpreter confirm when he said they, if he meant because it's not clear for the interpreter if it's the correction departments or the relatives for the interpretation?
I think it's his interpretation, right, Counselor? Is it- is it- Go ahead.
Yes, the interpreter is not clear if for the interpreter if when he said that they have the card, if he's talking about the relatives or corrections. So may the interpreter clarify that?
Yes.
Ok, señor, ¿quiénes son los que tienen la tarjeta suya? ¿En la cárcel o lo tienen sus familiares?
Aquí en la cárcel.
Okay, yes, here in the jail. They are the ones who have my card.
Okay, so.
Corrections have my card.
Sounds like he may never have had one, Counselor. That's not something that I'm going to reduce it for. 150 stays the same.
Okay, so there was el abogado de oficio estaba solicitando por los servicios previos al juicio. Lo que va a hacer es que le va a reducir la fianza a 105 y le va a reducir y va a permanecer 150, permanece lo mismo, 150 the bond, correct?
Yes.
150 permanece lo mismo la fianza, ¿ok?
Good luck. Thank you.
Buena suerte, gracias.
Next case, Rolando Cepero Abreu.
Come on up here. Okay. Yeah. Do you speak English or no? Fine. And if the Spanish interpreter could assist us in this case as well.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Mr. Perez Cepero Abreu, DUI, property damage, DUI, $1,000 bond each one.
El señor Pérez Cepero tiene cargos por manejar bajo los efectos, causando daño a la propiedad. Tiene un cargo por manejar bajo los efectos. También, entonces, sería una fianza de $1,000 para cada uno.
Sí, pero yo quiero aclarar.
Don't talk about the case,
Yes,
sir.
but I want to clarify something. Su señoría le indica que no debe hablar del caso, señor.
Talk about it right now. I think your lawyer will tell you, don't talk about the facts.
No, usted no debe hablar de su caso ahora. Su abogado le va a decir que no debe hablar de los hechos del caso ahora.
Plenty of time.
Va a tener suficiente tiempo después.
Good luck.
Buena suerte.
Igual usted, gracias.
Case,
Thank you very much.
Vincenzo Eliano.
Bond out.
Bond out on a bench warrant.
Next case, Edgar Luis Diaz.
Bond out.
Next case, Carlos Enrique Medina Zelaya.
Bond out.
Corrections, weren't these bench warrants?
No,
No. Huh?
the Diaz was a bench warrant, Judge. And
Yeah.
Vincenzo,
Yeah,
yeah,
these two were bench warrants.
and then.
Okay, all right, corrections, were you aware they were bench warrants? I guess
They
not.
can bond out with the bench warrant amount.
I'm sorry?
I believe they can bond out with the bench warrant amount.
They can with a bench warrant? Oh. Okay, all right, all right. No
Next
problem.
case, Bernardo Navarro.
No problem. I wouldn't worry about it. Where are we? Carlos Medina? We did Zelaya or no?
Zelaya is a bond out.
That's a bond out as well? Okay.
Yes.
And do you speak Spanish or English? Español? All right.
Okay,
you can have the Spanish-
now we are,
Bernardo Navarro.
Sí.
Yes.
driver license expired. Okay, it's 150.
El cargo es de tener la licencia de conducir caducada. La fianza es de 150.
State priors?
He has one felony prior back from 2002
Uh-huh.
for ghostly interference. Let me run the case.
All right. You said bond 150, doesn't belong on the road without a license.
Your Honor, would you be
Tiene,
able-
su señoría pregunta que si tiene antecedentes. La fiscalía responde, tiene un delito mayor anterior, es un caso del 2002. La fianza permanece de 150. Usted no puede conducir en la carretera hasta que no tenga una licencia de conducir válida. ¿Entiende?
Yo lo sé.
I know that.
Le quiero hacer
For
una
the
pregunta
LSA.
aquí a la jueza.
Hold on. There was a leaving. Oh, I'm sorry. There's
Yes,
a
Your Honor.
leaving
Ok.
seat.
Y
hold on.
también tiene un cargo por irse de un lugar de los hechos.
All right. Counselor, go ahead.
Es que yo vivo a 3 casas de donde yo, y eso
No.
es un accidente, el carro estaba parqueado, estaba en la carretera.
I wanted to let you know that I live the 3 houses away from the incident and the car was just parked on the road.
Well, very nice of you, sir. Counselor, back when I was in division, if I could put him on probation, I would consider it. I'm not doing that today at bond hearings. Okay, sorry. He's got a
would
post.
you, I know your concern, Your Honor, is the driving without a license here. Would you be open to, since I don't have that felony prior, the 2002 one, I don't know the nature of the charge, but would you be open to an ROR with a no drive order?
Se dirige su señoría la abogada de la defensa. Cuando yo estaba en la división, lo pudiese haber colocado en probatoria, lo consideraría, pero no voy a hacer esto aquí en la audiencia de fianzas en el día de hoy. El abogado de la defensa responde, su señoría, ¿usted está dispuesto, ya que no tengo aquí cuáles son los antecedentes por el delito mayor del año 2002? No sé cuál fueran las naturalezas del cargo. ¿Usted estaría dispuesto a darle libertad bajo caución jurada el día de hoy conjuntamente con una orden de no conducir?
I'll be quite
Seguro
candid
que
with
sí.
you, Counselor. A slip of
100%
memory,
estoy seguro.
maybe, but expired since 2020. I'm only imagining how long he's been on the road without a license. No, not gonna do it.
Understood.
Lo que sucede aquí es que si, mire, de cuándo data este caso dice que la licencia está vencida desde el 2020. No me puedo imaginar ni siquiera por cuánto tiempo él ha estado conduciendo allá afuera sin tener una licencia. No voy a hacer esto.
No, es que yo no estaba conduciendo porque yo estaba bajo ¿cómo se llama esto? En la
No me
migración.
hables de caso, jefe. No hables de caso. No te,
Mira, yo
No.
estaba en migración,
Sí.
bajo supervisión. Yo no podía manejar ni hacer nada. Eso fue.
Ah,
Y eso fue en los trajes.
Deja, cálmate. Stop. Don't talk about the facts of the case. Done. Por hoy acabamos. Done. Mute.
No hable sobre los hechos del caso. En el día de hoy ya hemos concluido con su caso. No diga nada con respecto al caso, dice su señoría.
Your Honor, yes.
Thank you.
Your
Gracias.
Honor, I'm sorry, Your Honor, both cases are 150 each.
Yes.
Ambos casos son $150 cada una de las fianzas, sí.
All right. We're good. Next case.
Ok, próximo caso.
That
So
concludes
where-
the calendar, Your Honor. Marcus, can you call corrections?
Hang on, I got a reset here in front of me from yesterday.
Yes, from yesterday.
Emmanuel Gonzalez Cuellar. You have that correction?
No, Your Honor. Can I have the case number?
Yeah,
Traffic ticket?
it's a ticket, yeah. So ALI 0Y5E. Traffic reset for today.
No, I don't have that. Your Honor, do you have the jail number so I can reset it for in the morning?
Okay,
On the arrest form? Is the arrest form? No.
A form, hold on.
You know, on the top right?
Top right, court case, jail number 2501 39036.
Thank you.
Right, DWOS. Then I've got another one. Cesar Gabriel Gonzalez Espino. Let's see, reset.
The first one you call, Your Honor, he's released. Gonzalez Espino is released, Your Honor.
Gonzalez Espino released.
Okay.
Yes.
Calendar.
Okay, a calendar?
Yes.
Here.
Yeah, anywhere you like.
Oh, calendar. Okay, thank you, correction.
You're welcome.
This one was.
Nobody's good.
Get immigration hold.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he's here, right? They're bringing him tomorrow. I reset him
But that's
tomorrow.
the same one as that.
No, Emmanuel Gonzalez and Cesar
Oh.
different. No, different names.
Oh, okay.
No, that guy. This guy did.
Yeah.
Okay, here, take this, that's yours. Okay, All right, we're good. Are we ready? Gonna do felonies?
Yes, we're ready for felonies. Marcus, can you call correction?
Yes, in a moment.
Okay.
Recording stopped.
Okay. Okay.
Here, this is yours.
Thank you.
That was yours. Life wife. Till next time.
Thanks, until next.
Till next time. When did they go to all the same teams all day?
I don't know, Judge, but it's, since we've been here, it's been like this.
Okay.
Yeah, for almost a year.
A year? Okay, well, I didn't know.
What, did they call him up?
Oh. Hey, Mitch. I don't know. They said to. Something came up, said to unmute it. And
Just tell him standing by, we'll get.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Say I do.
Por favor, levante su mano derecha. ¿Usted jura o afirma decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad? Si esto es así, diga su respuesta en voz alta.
Dilo. See?
Yeah, we have a small account.
Well, that's what she told me. Can't refuse. You let me know when you're ready and you'll call him, or you want me to call him?
No, we're good. You
Okay,
just call
go.
first defendant.
You want me to call him? You call him. Who get it?
You.
I'll call him?
Yeah.
You? Okay, fair enough. All right.
And for state's fine.
Motion for pretrial. Amaya Rodriguez?
She's present, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Claire Chatelier on her behalf.
Okay, morning, good morning, afternoon, Counselor, no problem. Refused before, but she's here today, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so Saturday, back reference possible matter.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, ASA and IDs Hernandez on behalf of the state.
Okay.
Your Honor, we did file a motion for pretrial detention.
Mhm.
In this case,
Yeah.
the charges the defendant is charged with constituted offense that is a dangerous crime as defined by the Florida statute 907.041, section 5A. The defendant looking at her priors and also the nature of the offense. The nature of the charges, obviously, they're serious. They fall within the category of serious crimes, specifically the controlled substance cell within 1,000 feet of school, and the cannabis possession as well within that same location. These charges reflect not only the severity of the actions taken, but also the potential risk to the safety and security of our community. The state would also, in looking at her NCICs, she does pose a risk of flight. We do have compelling reasons to believe the defendant poses a significant risk of flight. She has a history of non-compliance with court orders and has failed to appear. And so the state is moving at this time for pretrial detention.
Where is the capital or felony first? She's charged with, oh, the controlled substance. Okay,
Substance to sell.
I'll give you a chance. Hold on, Counselor. I'll give you a chance. Okay. I'm just trying to get through the bottom here. Where is the priors that you have? I don't have the priors. Ah, okay. So she has these 2 counts and you said she has priors?
Correct. She has, there is an outstanding out-of-county warrant from Sunny Isles, where she failed to appear before.
Out of county, Sunny Isles?
In Sunny Isles, that's what it says.
That's out of county? Okay, well, not that
That's
I
what it appears
Sunny
like.
Isles is within Miami-Dade as
Yeah.
far as I know.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So she got a warrant for what? An ordinance?
She has for. Showing me a failure to appear.
Okay,
I'm trying to see what's charged. False ID given to a Leo.
okay. I don't have anything printing on her prior. I only have this case. You have more information than I do. That's why I'm asking you.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand. So yes, it would be with Sunny Isles. There's also an outstanding failure to appear Broward case. Also for providing false information regarding her identity.
Okay. PD, do you have any of this?
No,
the
Your
priors?
Honor, no. The state mentioned something regarding Sunny Isles. I don't have anything inside of Miami-Dade County except for the instant case.
Okay.
If
How
I
about
also-
a failure to appear in Broward?
I can't see anything outside of Miami-Dade, Your Honor. But when I have the opportunity, I would like to be heard regarding the state's motion and also probable cause.
Okay, of course. I'll give you the chance. State, are you finished or?
Yeah, sure.
All right, and so the motion is the fears of the failure to appear on the other. Did Broward do anything about it? No warrant, no.
There is an outstanding warrant in Broward as well as the other case.
Corrections, do you have any indication of an outstanding warrant from Broward County?
No, Your Honor, I only have this case on the jail card.
Yeah, that's all I'm printing here. Are we talking about the same person?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm looking here.
Do you have a
This
bench
is
warrant case number for Broward?
Broward. Jail. Says, I think this is case. I have a uniform case number, which is 062-021 CJ 000-824 AXXXCE.
Okay, I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Any indication what the charges are on that warrant or no?
It is the unlawful use of a false name identity.
Okay.
It is first misdemeanor in the first degree.
Okay, false ID, misdemeanor. Okay. All right. But there's no warrant for her arrest, is there?
It does say outstanding warrant, Broward CO warrant on lawful use of identity. And it says out of county warrant.
Okay,
So it is outstanding still.
all right. Is there a bond assigned on that warrant? Any chance?
Not from the NCICs. I don't
Okay.
see.
All right. Go ahead, Counselor, please. PD.
Sure, Your Honor. So first, regarding the state's motion for pretrial detention, the motion for pretrial detention under the statute that the state listed has 26 specifically enumerated offenses that it permits the state to file this motion on. The
Right.
only controlled substance related charges that the state is permitted to bring this motion on are trafficking in controlled substances or manufacturing of substances. there's no allegation in the arrest form of either trafficking nor manufacturing. So I'd ask that Your Honor not even set this motion for hearing because this isn't one of the charges that the state can file this motion on. Second of all, in the arrest affidavit, the four corners of the arrest affidavit, which is the only thing that we can rely on, there's no indication that any of this interaction happened within 1,000 feet of a school for either charge. So my argument would be that there's only probable cause of possession of a controlled substance, methamphetamine, and possession of a controlled substance, cannabis, which again, even more goes to the argument that there is no reason that there should be any kind of pretrial detention hearing or any kind of reset, even one day. Ms. Rodriguez is entitled to a financial bond right now based on the four corners of the arrest form. Further, I ran her jail number in CGIS. I don't see any kind of warrants from Broward, but you know, it sounds like maybe the state has some information that hasn't been provided to defense counsel or to corrections. But if that's true, and she does have a warrant from Broward, she likely won't even be able to bond out. So what would be appropriate here would be to set her financial bond for possession of methamphetamine and possession of cannabis.
Okay, state your position on the pretrial detention first. Where's the qualifying offense?
Your Honor, so we don't believe she would qualify in this case, given, again, the nature of the charge. Under the statute, it does mention manufacturing any substances in violation of Chapter 893. She is charged with controlled substance sale, deliver, possession, which does fall within that manufacturing of any substances.
It
The state would
does?
argue.
Manufacturing, those three words, really? Does the statute say
You're,
Okay.
you would say that it's broad enough to encompass the
Okay.
this.
All right, let's talk about, how about not being near a school? Where's the indication in the A form that she was around a school?
Your Honor, in all candor, I don't see the indication in the A form.
Okay.
So in that case, then we would be requesting a hearing with the officer that we can explain why.
All right, and what is the bond for possession of methamphetamines? Would be what now, an F2 or would it be still an F1?
It is an F1 and then the cannabis possession is an F2.
Right,
I don't see here a standard bond.
I'll find out.
Clerk, do you happen to?
What is it, a F1?
F1.
F1 technique?
Well, I think it may be an F1 because it's within 1,000 feet of a school, not necessarily. But
I
if
don't-
there's no probable cause for that, I don't know that it's still an F1.
I'm trying to find out.
10,000.
10,000 for a controlled substance, possession of a controlled substance? Methamphetamine is 10,000.
That was just Clayton.
That's what?
That was just Clayton.
Okay.
That's a F2.
And an F2 would be 7,500, so 17,500 at this point. Okay. Counselor, anything else this morning?
Your Honor, I'm just verifying on my end. Your Honor, I believe that simple possession of crystal meth as a controlled substance is an F3. So I'd be asking for $2,500 bond count 1, $2,500 bond count 2.
Is it F2?
It is controlled substance possession of methamphetamine.
What's that?
Well, it's N1 because of 1,000 feet of a school, we think. No.
Right, and that's my argument that there's no actual probable cause for that, so it should be lowered to an F3.
Okay, so now it's lowered to an F3. All right, state your position, please. 75.
First to your Honor's ruling.
Based on the A form, I think Counselor is correct. So PC for a simple possession, 2,500. PC for cannabis possession would be what?
75.
75. So total would be 10. And based on the drug allegations, in this case, I'm concerned. I'm going to request a Nebia hearing. All right. Show me the source. So 2,500 7,500 with Nebula. Where do I put it? Man, where do I write all this?
The first page.
Keep.
And the motion was denied, correct, Your Honor?
The motion's denied. I think that's too broad of a reading. 2,500 count one, 7,500 count two. And with Nebula, you can show me where she got the money. Lopez, pretrial detention, denied. Okay. All right. Thank you. Good luck, folks.
Thank you,
Take care.
Counselor.
Norma Cardenas.
Bond out, Your Honor.
Bond out. Okay. What do I do this right here? Bond out, yeah. Anywhere? Okay, Ms. Cardenas, bond out. Melissa Knight.
Your Honor, Miss Melissa Knight is present. I don't have any probable cause arguments on this case, and she speaks English.
Okay, thank you, Counselor. Appreciate your candor. Standard is what, 5 and 500?
2,500 and 150.
2,500 on cocaine possession.
And we would be asking for the standard bond.
Okay, well, it changed. All right, 2,500 and what's the open possession? 500?
150.
150, so 2,500 and 150. Okay. All right, good luck, ma'am. I've set your bonds, 2,500 and 150. Good luck. Crystal Karanikas. We'll take that.
He has two stayaways.
2 stayaways, okay.
Miss Karanakis is present, Your Honor. I don't have
Okay.
any probable cause arguments.
You do it, what'd you say, you do?
I do not.
Okay, do not, all right, so then we'll just set standard bond. She needs to stay away from the 2 victims. Corrections, what do we got? Count 1?
First 3 counts are to be set. And the the nuisance is 150, disorderly 150, drug paraphernalia possession 500.
Your Honor, we would be asking for the battery on the Leo, 2,500, 1,000 on the assault and 1,000 on the battery.
Okay, you said what, 205,000 at one point?
No, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
oh.
2,500
Okay.
on the battery on the Leo.
Battery on a Leo corrections is what, standard? Is there a standard
It's
on
an
it?
F3.
It is 5,000.
5,000 standard, all right, count 1, 5,000, I'm setting straight standard bond across the board. All right. Corrections, give it to me again, count 2, 1,000.
I have to be set, Your Honor.
All right, we're setting it right now. Count 3, 500.
What's count 2, Your Honor?
2 was assault on a Leo battery, 1,000. Count 3, battery temp, misdemeanor, 500. Count 4, 150. 150, count 5. Count 6, 500. Total 6, 7, 7,300 total, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. 73. Thank you. Good luck to you, ma'am. Uh-oh. Hold on. Crystal Karanikas, Ms. Karanikas, need to stay away from Timothy Barreto and Eduardo Paniagua. I presume they were the EMT people at the time, but those are the names. You understand that, ma'am?
I heard what you had said and everything that you had indicated on.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
There's
Yeah, the mic's on. Move it closer. Or...
That's not the question. I don't want to pay the bonds in order. I want to enter into this conversation. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Don't enter into the conversation. It's okay. Have a good day. Good day. Jaime Daniels? Jamie Daniels?
Miss Daniels is present, Your Honor. I have no probable cause argument. She speaks English.
She speaks, okay, Ms. Daniels, good morning. Aggravated battery. Butcher knife, stay away from Janie Green. Standard on ag bat with the weapon is 7,500, 7,500. Okay,
Straight bond 7,500, Your Honor?
yes, ma'am. And stay away from Janie. You understand that, ma'am? Jamie, you gotta stay away from Janie.
Yes, Jane.
All right, don't talk to me about the case right now. Your lawyer wasn't too happy with you. Okay, Maritza Garcia Diaz.
Your Honor, I have Miss Maritza Garcia Diaz present. She
Yes.
needs the services of the Spanish interpreter. I'm waiving the reading of any charges in this case, and I don't have any probable cause arguments. I'm requesting standard bond.
Okay.
Maritza García Díaz, la abogada de la defensa, está eximiendo de la lectura de cualquiera de los cargos para esta causa. La abogada de la defensa dice, no tengo ningún argumento para motivo fundado y estoy solicitando la fianza estándar.
Quick question. On these stayaways on a minor, the first two is the name and the third is the initials. You told me earlier or no?
The first page.
Well, okay, the full name and the A form says on a minor, so I'm assuming MG, the victim. You'll take care of it? Okay, all right. Standard bond on ag, child abuse, no great bodily corrections, 5.
I have
7,
to be set.
to be set, okay. Any priors? State, any prior?
Voy a fijar la fianza estándar, entonces, para el cargo de abuso infantil, no hubo ningún daño corporal, ¿correcto?
Your Honor,
¿Qué dice la fiscalía?
I'm seeing 7,500 on the schedule.
It's what on that? 5,000 for child abuse, no great bodily harm? No priors, okay. All right.
Okay. I'm sorry, did you say 5,000, Your Honor, correct?
That 5,000, stay away from the victim, which is the minor child, MG.
Ok, la fianza es de $5,000 para abuso infantil, porque no tuvo daños corporales. Usted tiene una fianza de $5,000 y tiene que permanecer alejada de la víctima, que en este caso es la menor o el menor de edad, cuyas iniciales son MG.
Okay.
¿Entiende? Yes.
Your Honor, if you could sign this.
Yes.
We'll throw that one away.
Okay, no problem. There you go. All right, you understand, ma'am? Good luck to you. Stay away.
¿Entendió, señora? Buena suerte. Tiene que permanecer alejada.
And now be near MG, your daughter, I presume.
Señora, su señoría dice que tiene que estar alejada de MG, su hija. Presumo que es, asumo que es así.
To make sure.
Necesito que regrese para que asegurarse de que entendió. Señora, su señoría indica que debe permanecer alejada de la menor cuyas iniciales son MG. Su señoría dice, asumo que es su hija. Quiero asegurarme que usted entienda esto, que tiene que estar alejada de ella, ¿entiende?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Gracias.
All right, what do we got? Kavina Ferguson?
She refused court, Your Honor.
All right, so
Your
what?
Honor, I'll waive her presence since this is her second refusal. I don't have any probable cause arguments. I'll stipulate to standard bond.
All right, perfect. What's it, 5,000? 25 on battery detainee? ¿Cuándo lo bajaron?
It's 5,000, but they put lower. It's 5,000, but there's ways to put.
She put it or what?
It's all.
She normally says.
She says 20,
Standard
standard is 5,000? No, I don't know, 5,000 is the standard. I'm not rewriting the books. No.
Bond 5,000, Your Honor?
Yes, standard bond, waive, no problem, refuse. There you go. Rachel Calamer.
She's present, Your Honor. She speaks English. I don't have any probable cause arguments.
Okay, let me take a look at it real quick.
Your Honor, I don't see any local priors. I'm looking at the national priors just to confirm.
Okay. Okay, all right.
The
So,
Dukes only this case.
excuse me?
No priors, nationals or local.
Okay. Your position on bond then, standard?
Standard bond, Your Honor.
All right, corrections?
Your Honor, the first count is to be set. Count 2 is 2,500 and 3 is 250.
All right, 5,000, she knows me well, 2,500, and what was the third one?
2,500 and 250.
250, okay, so 5,000, 2,500, 250. Okay. Daniel Desrosiers.
He's a violent felony offender special concern. He's on probation on 2 felony cases.
All right, hold for Division 5, standard bond, 5,000.
To be set, Your Honor.
5,000. Hold for Division 5. Okay. Daniel Desrosiers, you're to stay away from Nippon Alfred. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you. I don't know who Division 5 is. You'll be appearing in front of them.
Your Honor, could you repeat the bond amount?
Judge who?
Judge Delancey.
The Lance. Oh, okay. Bond amount on this is 5,000, count 1, third-degree felony, and 2 probation holds, Division 5.
Thank you.
All right. Welcome. Kerlin Prevalong.
Your Honor, Mr. Prevalong is present. I don't have any probable cause arguments.
Stay away. Okay, thank you, Counselor.
Would ask for the standard bond, Your Honor.
Sure.
We
Okay,
don't see any,
no priors. Okay, so corrections, battery, domestic, strangulation is what, 5?
They're both to be set, Your Honor.
Okay, standard bond would be normally 5, 75? Huh? 5? 5 and 1,000, standard 5, count 1, 1,000, count 2. Stay away from Emanuela Maglaire and Faith Cheryl Prevalong. You understand? You know those 2 folks, correct?
I'd like to honorably mention that this case is very similar.
Sir, you recognize those 2 names, correct?
Yes, the last case was this one.
All right, you can argue about the merits of the case some other day, sir. Good luck to you.
Are you gonna stay away from those people?
Yes.
All right. Did he say yes or no, Counselor? I didn't hear him. Counselor, did he answer in the affirmative or did he give some other statement?
Oh, no, he said he understood. He can't go near
Oh.
those people.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought he was arguing something. Thank you. Doyle Rogers. Leave it up.
We have Mr. Rogers present, Your Honor. He speaks English. I don't have any probable cause arguments. I don't see any priors.
Okay,
the state doesn't see any priors either, Your Honor.
okay, resisting with violence, standard 5.
2,500 and 150, Your Honor.
Standard is 25.
Yes, 2,500 for the resisting and 150 for the disorderly.
Okay. All right. Good enough, 2,500 and 150. Standard bond, thank you, good luck. Sean Harrington.
Your Honor, we need to pass him. He's gonna be on Zoom. If we can pass it for a minute.
Sure. Next case, Ricky Dean Stone.
Sorry, Your Honor, I believe we skipped one. Dominique Jacinto?
Hold on, hold on, maybe I got paper clipped together here, give me 1 second. Yes, that's what happened, okay, hold on, thank you, correction. Hancito Dominique. Hancito. Deadly missile, criminal mischief.
And Your Honor, as far as.
He's advised me he needs a Creole interpreter.
All right,
Oh.
do we?
No,
You
he just
speak-
said he speaks English. We can
Oh.
proceed. in English.
The interpreter can get a Creole interpreter
No,
right now.
no,
If, oh, okay, thank
He
you. Your Honor.
speaks English. Oh, no, he said he speaks English.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right,
Yes,
yes, say again.
he has 3 prior convictions, 2 batteries and 1 criminus from 2023.
Okay,
And the state would be asking for standard bond, Your Honor.
okay, standard on
The
deadly missile F2, correction?
I have to be set, Your Honor.
I understand, is what, 75? That's the standard one?
71.
You give me standards, okay, thank you. Not 70, I love Mindy, but no.
And the other is 500, Your Honor.
And the other one, count 2, 500?
Correct.
Okay, so 7,500 and 500. Stay away from Francisco Cuevas. You understand that, Mr. Dominique? Dominique?
I was not doing nothing.
Okay, what did he say?
Yes, he understands.
Thank you. Ricky Stone.
Your Honor, the state would be asking for standard bond. There are priors, however, they're from 2001, so.
Okay, all right, Mr. Stone, good morning, sir. Seems to have an allegation with your neighbor, Ag Bat, 75?
Your
All
Honor,
right.
I have a probable cause argument, actually.
Okay,
The requirements of an aggravated battery require an allegation of a deadly weapon being used or permanent disfigurement or disability as a result. The arrest form says that a beer can was thrown and that it sustained redness and slight bruising. A beer can is not a deadly weapon, and redness/slight bruising is not permanent disfigurement, nor is it permanent disability as a result. I'd argue that there's probable cause of misdemeanor battery alone, and I'd be asking for the standard bond of misdemeanor battery.
okay, your position? What's the statute say?
Your Honor, I do believe this would be, this doesn't satisfy the statute in all candor. I
You
don't think
agree?
it- Based on the A form, I don't think it would.
Okay, all right, so then we got misdemeanor battery at a minimum, which is alleged, right?
Yes, the standard bond for misdemeanor battery is 1,000, so I'm asking
Mhm.
for $1,000
Let
bond.
me ask you a question, Counselor, though. What is the definition now of felony battery?
Let me verify.
Let's run by that one real quick.
Typically, felony battery requires an allegation that the victim is of a special status, meaning that they're elderly or they're a disabled person, or that that this person has prior convictions for battery, none of which are in the A form, which is what we have to rely on again in this case, which is why I said misdemeanor battery would be the most appropriate probable cause finding and bond.
Okay, State?
Your Honor, I do see there are battery convictions in the past. The definition, counsel, is correct. It is intentionally or knowingly causing great bodily harm, permanent disability, or permanent disfigurement, or the use of a deadly weapon, with some subsections in addition.
Are we talking, is that felony battery use?
That is aggravated felony battery
Right.
under the statute.
Yeah, but that one you conceded he doesn't
Correct,
qualify for.
correct, Your
So
Honor.
I'm asking
As
felony
to-
battery.
As to the simple battery.
Felony battery, what is the definition
Okay,
of felony
as to the
battery?
felony battery. So we would agree with counsel's statement as to felony.
So it does not qualify either. Okay, I was just verifying. So we have misdemeanor battery then of what, 500? 1,000? Okay. BC, misdemeanor battery. Stay away from the victim, which stay away. Do I have a stay away order in place for his neighbor Pedroso? Yes.
Yes, sure.
Okay, sir, your lawyer did a wonderful job for you. You should thank her. Stay away from Mr. Pedroso. No more altercations, please. Do you understand that? You got to stay away from your neighbor Pedroso, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
All right. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Sorry, Your Honor, what was the bond for Mr. Stone?
Mr. Stone's bond was PC for misdemeanor battery, 1,000.
Thank you.
Thank you. 3 cases. Who do I have? Devin Hill. I have 3 cases, arrest date. All different. One, two. Devin Hill, I've got 3 cases, one on March 9, April, and November of 23. Okay, strong arm, strong arm, strong arm. Okay, let's start with the newest one, I guess. The March of 25 one.
The March of 25.
Should be the first one on mine anyway, but
Battery and tampering.
yeah, strong arm, battery strangulation and tampering.
Your Honor, in the first case, I don't have any probable cause arguments.
Okay. Standard bond, strong arm, 75.
Yes, Your Honor. And we don't-
Okay, so we're addressing, Your Honor?
I'm addressing the first one, the March 9, 2025 incident.
Case ending in
Oh, sorry.
635.
635, thank you.
We go by cases, I was going by dates, sorry. So 7,500, count 1, count 2. 5,000, count 3. 2,500, totals is 715, okay, PC. And do I have victims? Yes, right, stay away from. From this one, hold on, 20.
I think it's Burst Asha.
35. This one, Asha Burst. You're to stay away from Asha Burst. You understand that?
Yes, you want.
All right, thank you. Then on the next one. Ms. Pugh, are you on this case, ma'am?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yes.
Tamika Pugh, you are.
That's my son's father. Devon Hill is my son's father. I'm the one who put the charges on him. But I've
Okay.
been asked for them to be dropped.
Well, that's very nice, ma'am, but you don't have that ability today. He's been arrested. I found probable cause. The state will deal with these issues on arraignment, which is about 3 weeks from today. You're welcome to show up then, but I'm not going to do anything today based on your statement. Thank you.
Your Honor, she is talking about a different case, not this one.
Well,
specifically.
okay, well, I'm just letting her know. I thought it was this one. Which one are you on, Ms. Pugh?
She's on the six.
I really don't know. I'm on the one of them says strong arm
Now, hold on.
robbery.
I got you on 637. Hold on. Let's do that one then. 637.
And Your Honor, the case ending in 637, I don't have an argument to count one strong arm robbery, but I would argue there's nothing in the arrest form that indicates anything for count 2 battery.
Okay, hold on. Previously have resided, defendant. Every struggle, available required first removal keys. Defendant fled on foot, confirmation. Okay. All right, so Ms. Pugh, thank you for your statement. As I've indicated, these will be taken up later, not today. So fine no PC for battery, fine 7,500 on strong arm.
Would we be able to argue on the,
What, the battery? Sure, go ahead,
I
talk to
do
me.
believe,
Where was the,
the victim and forcefully removing her purse and keys off her person, that constitutes, a battery.
well, overpowering is the force necessary for the strong arm, but there's no indication of touching, removing the purse.
On her, from her person. She
Yeah.
had the purse on her person and
Right.
her keys.
Okay,
As
all
well.
right, PD?
Your
Counselor?
Honor, that would be contemplating conduct twice. That's an issue sometimes we see in arrest forms where they take the same conduct and they contemplate it by 2 different charges. However, that would eventually present a double jeopardy issue. We
Correct.
typically don't give someone bond for one charge and then the lesser included of that charge. So I would argue release outright on the count of battery.
Okay, that sounds to me, my recollection of the old days was the Blockburger argument test, if I'm not mistaken, Counselor. One thing is the elements today, another thing is what he can or cannot be convicted of. Find probable cause for both, 75 count 1, 1,000 count 2. Stay
That's
away.
on the case ending in 37,
Yes, ma'am, stay away.
7,500 and 1,000.
Yes, stay away from Tamika Pugh. Okay, thank you, Ms. Pugh, for your attendance. As I said, we'll deal with that at arraignment, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Okay.
And the last one would be Devon Hill, Octavia Hill. All right, the 634 case, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor. I have no arguments as to count 1. However, count 2 should be a 3rd-degree grand theft of a vehicle. An F1 grand theft is limited for vehicles that are a value of $100,000 or more, or a police trailer. There's no
Okay.
indication in the arrest form there's no indication of value in the arrest form at all regarding
Okay.
the value of the car alleged to have been stolen. So it should just be a 3rd-degree grand theft as opposed to a 1st.
Okay, state.
Yeah, the statute, Your Honor, do see,
Ms. Pugh, would you kindly mute yourself? You're welcome to stay and watch, but your case is over, I believe. Oh, the little kid is still.
yes, Your Honor,
Techie, can you mute her? Okay, no problem. We'll do the best we can. Yes, ma'am. Anything about the value of the car anywhere in the A forms?
first degree. We don't have, that's correct, Your Honor.
That's correct. No, okay, so that would be F3, correct? So standard bond. 25 for F3s. When did they lower them? Is that the-
I believe
You have statute.
If there's no violence.
Grand theft third of a car? Right, that's what I'm getting at. So where did it get lowered?
No, 3.
Yeah, grand theft auto, F3 is standard bond, how much?
Oh,
They did lower. Okay, well, I wasn't around. That's why I'm asking. When did they lower it? I'll take your word for it. No problem. It's okay. So 75 count 1 for strong arm, 2,500 for grand theft third. DTD, PC,
Thank you, Judge.
count 2. Hold on. Okay, Ms. Hill, are you here? No, Ms. Hill? Octavia Hill? No? Miss Hill, are you with us? Octavia Hill? Stay away from Octavia Hill as well.
Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry. It won't let me do it on my phone. I'm gonna Tamika Pute phone now.
Oh, okay, all right, you're both together, all right. Yes, ma'am, you wanted to say something? I found probable cause. I've set the.
Yes, that he did not steal my car, grand theft, or do anything. And I told the detective that. I don't even know why that's still on his thing.
Okay, well, you'll have time. I see here what was alleged. I have to deal with that again. You can take
I
it up
can't
with-
hear.
You can take it up with the state attorney at the pre-file conference. Good luck to you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Same to you.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you, ladies. All right, we're done, Mr. Hill. You need to stay away from all those three persons that I've indicated to you previously. I've set all your bonds. Good luck, sir. Nothing else today. Have a good day.
What
Tristan
is going on,
Jones.
Tamika?
I think it says 75.
Tristan Jones.
Your Honor, for Tristan Jones, again, I'm stressing that I'm waiving the reading of the charges.
Okay.
I have no probable cause argument. The standard bond for this statute violation is what I would be requesting. Which I believe is 7,500 for count one.
Let your lawyer do her work for you, sir. Right now, she's doing a good job for you. Stay quiet.
Yes,
Go
I'm
ahead.
asking for standard bond, which I believe is 7,500 count one, 1,000 count two.
Okay. State any priors.
Yes, Your Honor. He does have priors, however, they're dating back from 2006.
Okay.
All of the other ones have been
All right.
no action.
All right. Fair enough. So it's correction, 75 and 1, right? We are 7,500 count 1, 1,000 count 2, BC. And do we have a victim by any chance or no?
Yeah, you have that state.
State, did you prepare a stay away on this for the victim or no?
Your Honor, we do not have the victim's name.
Okay, supplement it if you want later. That's right, not today. All right, thank you. All right, good luck, sir. Bye-bye. Delvin Allen.
Your Honor, Mr. Allen is present. I'm requesting standard bond. I have no probable cause argument, and I believe there's going to be a hold.
You
He's
are
a
correct.
violent felony offender, special concern. He's in custody on a probation violation.
Not a problem. He'll hold them on the probation violation. Who's Division 20? Just curious. Give me standard bonds. Fleeing, eluding would be 5.
500
Lowered it again.
on
Okay.
the case ending in 3/8 and same bond 2,500, the case ending in 3/9.
Both of them, 2,500 and hold for Division 20 on the probation. All right, good luck to you, sir. That's on that one. All right. All right, corrections, you got the probation case number F18-10384B, correct?
F18-103
84.
84B, yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, no problem. Alberto Beleno.
He's present, Your Honor. He needs the services of the Spanish interpreter. I don't have any probable cause argument.
All right, thank you very much.
Alberto Beleño, la abogada de la defensa dice que no va a presentar un argumento para motivo fundado.
Asking for a standard bond.
Standard bond, 7,500. Stay away from the victim. There is a victim, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Mr. Belén,
Estamos solicitando una fianza.
it said
Estamos
your
solicitando una fianza estándar.
7,500.
Señor Beleño, he fijado su fianza en $7,500.
Stay away from Carlos Juan Gomero.
Tiene que permanecer alejado de la víctima. La víctima es Carlos Juan Gomero. Tiene que permanecer alejado de él.
Recognize that name, you'll stay away, sir, right?
Usted reconoce ese nombre, señor. Reconoce a esa persona. Tiene que permanecer alejado de esa persona. ¿Entiende?
Sí.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Gracias.
Sean Griffin.
Your Honor, Mr. Griffin is present. He speaks English. I don't have any probable cause arguments. I'll be requesting pretrial services with an alternate of the standard bond, as I see he has no prior convictions, at least in my paperwork.
State your position, priors.
I don't see any local priors upon checking his national priors. Moment.
Pre-trial, you take. Yeah. Okay.
I do see, he has a prior of cannabis possession, in Monroe County. Other than that, Your Honor, I don't see anything
Okay.
else.
All right, so, pretrial services, alternate bonds, controlled. 25 on count one, so I put here BTS. Count 1 and 2, alternate 2,500 each. Count 3, 500. So total would be 5,500 pretrial services. Okay, alternate bonds. Okay. Mr. Griffin, your lawyer has convinced me to release you on pretrial services today, sir. You should thank her. Doing a good job on your behalf. Do not get rearrested. Your bonds have been set. You're on pretrial services. Good luck to you, sir. Have a good day. Anthony Cespedes.
He refused court, Your Honor, and he's on felony bond also.
All right, let me hear from Counselor.
Your Honor, just to confirm, we're resetting Anthony for tomorrow.
If you wish, he refused. You tell me. He's got a.
Yeah, we can reset him for tomorrow, Judge. It's his first refusal.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Reset tomorrow. Refuse. Not on bond. $527, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Carlton Stamp. Somebody was here on the phone for that one, right? Isn't that no? Cannabis possession more than 20 grams. Armed.
Do not see any local priors, Your Honor. Checking the national priors now.
Mhm.
Has prior arrest, but no convictions.
Okay. Counselor, your position? Defense?
Yes, because he has no prior convictions, I'd be asking for $2,500 bond. I believe
Not here.
I'm sorry, say again?
I believe this the standard is 5,000, but because he has no prior convictions, I would be requesting $2,500.
No, but there's a firearm in the automobile. While he may be entitled to it, I don't know. They didn't arrest him. I got my concerns. 5,000 standard.
Yeah.
7,500. Thank you for correcting me. Stand. All right, good luck to you, sir. Set your bond, 7,500. Have a good day. Jesse Reyes.
Mr. Reyes is a fugitive from Broward County, has no bond.
Okay,
Your Honor, I have no probable cause arguments. I'd just be requesting standard bond.
all right. What do we got? 5, 5, and 500 or? Again? So this was 2,500. The standard bond is showing 2,500 each count and 500.
2,500 count 1, 2,500 count 2, and 500 count 3.
Okay, 25 count 1, 2,500 count 3. He's got a hold for Broward, fugitive warrant.
Yes, no bond.
Okay. All right, good luck, sir. You'll be heading off to Broward eventually. Hector Hernandez. Hector Hernandez.
Mr. Hernandez has a hold for immigration.
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Hernandez is present. He needs the services of the Spanish interpreter. And I would have an argument to probable cause of count 1.
Do or don't. Say that again.
El
Hold
señor
on. Go ahead. Listen to
Thank you, Honor. El señor Hernández tiene una retención por inmigración. El señor Hernández se encuentra presente, dice el abogado de la defensa, necesita los servicios de la intérprete y presentaría un argumento de motivo fundado con respecto al cargo número 1, su señoría.
Yes, I do have a probable cause argument in looking at the arrest form. I don't see any allegation that he was selling any kind of stolen property.
Okay.
This is the interpreter. This confirmation, he wasn't selling any kind of stolen property, correct?
Correct. He's charged with
Thank
dealing
you.
in stolen property. There's no allegation of any sale.
Ok, su señoría, tengo un argumento con respecto al motivo fundado. Estoy mirando el informe del arresto y no veo aquí que haya ninguna alegación de que él estaba vendiendo ningún tipo de artículos o propiedad robada. Eso es correcto. Se le ha imputado con venta de artículos robados, pero no hay ninguna alegaciones de dicha venta.
State your position.
¿Qué piensa la fiscalía?
Full possession of stuff. F2.
Your Honor, the state doesn't have any argument at the moment regarding PC.
Okay, so we have at least possession of stolen property, correct? That would be what, F2 still or F3? Possession of stolen property. F3? State, what is PC for possession of stolen property?
La fiscalía no tiene ningún argumento en este momento para la posesión o la tenencia de artículos robados. ¿Sería este un delito mayor F3 o F2? F3, ¿cuál es el punto de vista del motivo fundado del Estado con respecto a la tenencia de propiedad robada?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Ms. Chatelier, what is possession of stolen property?
I'm looking right now, Your Honor.
Okay, well, you seem to have them at your fingertips. That's why I was asking. No problem.
¿Cuál es su argumento con respecto a la tenencia de propiedad robada, señora Chatelier? Estoy buscando en este momento su señoría. Oh, bueno, yo pensé que ya lo tenía allí mismo, por eso es que le estoy preguntando.
The only thing I can find for possession of stolen property is the municipal ordinance, which is a $500 bond.
Wouldn't this fit under
Lo
possibly?
único que
Dale, go ahead, Miss Interpreter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. Lo único que puedo hallar aquí con respecto a la tenencia de propiedad robada es con respecto a la ordenanza municipal, la cual es de $500 de fianza.
Showing a report of a stolen under 24-12711. Wouldn't that be grand theft, auto, possession of recently stolen property? My recollection of,
I think that makes sense.
huh?
No, I agree. I think that makes sense. I was thinking,
All right, so that would be F3, grand theft, auto is 25 or 5? Huh?
Okay. Estoy mirando el informe que dice aquí de bajo propiedad robada 2041-2711. ¿No sería eso hurto en mayor cuantía vehicular, posesión de propiedad recientemente robada? Si es lo que recuerdo, está en lo cierto. Está en lo cierto, su señoría. Entonces eso sería un delito mayor en tercer grado y sería hurto, un hurto de mayor cuantía vehicular. Sería un F3 y
Okay.
la fianza sería, this is $2,500 per bond.
Grand theft auto is 5,000, so set it at
Oh,
5,000.
5,000.
Grand theft auto.
Okay, 5.
Resisting without would be 1,500. All right, 500. So 5,500.
Okay, 5,000 and 1,500. Okay. Entonces las fianzas son para hurto en mayor.
no, it's 5,500.
5,000 plus 500 for count 2.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Honor. Las fianzas quedan así. Para el cargo número 1, que es el hurto de mayor cuantía vehicular, la fianza es de $5,000. Y para el cargo número 2, que es resistirse sin violencia, sería de $500. Thank you.
Corrections, you indicated there's an immigration hall?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, tell Mr. Hernandez his biggest problem is he's got an immigration hall.
Su señoría se dirige al señor Hernández y le dice lo siguiente: aquí el problema más grave que usted tiene es que usted tiene una retención de parte de inmigración, señor Hernández.
Good luck.
Buena suerte.
Your Honor, if we can go back to the gentleman that we passed, Harrington, he's on Zoom.
Okay. Okay, you got Buck Jones there. Oh, okay, that's you guys. Okay. Sean Harrington. Okay.
Morning or good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon, sir. Hang on a second, please. Like that.
He's on page 4.
Hold me for a second. Can you turn that up? Okay.
I have him here, Agbat.
Sorry. Can you scoot back on the street up?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sergeant Melissa Rodriguez present.
Hey, Sarge.
Oh,
Hey,
hey, sir.
Harrington. Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right. Officer
Your Honor, I don't have any probable cause argument.
Okay, perfect. We find Agbat is 7,500 and criminal mischief.
I'm gonna put my ear on it.
Standard bond 7,500, 2,500, count 2. And stay away from the victim. BF is all I have here for today.
Your Honor, did the state file a pretrial detention since that charge qualifies under 907.041.
Only as an F2 being charged, officer, so no pretrial detention motion today. Sorry,
Yes, sir.
you arrested
Thank
him
you,
as a
Judge.
F2, doesn't qualify. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, folks. Thank
I'm
you.
here for another case as well, Your Honor.
No
Judge,
problem.
can I just mention one thing because I think it's important to me?
I don't think you should comment on the case, but you're welcome.
Sir, I understand my rights and completely, and my attorney also said that I probably don't need to bring him here. I'm fine with what you did there on the bail. I just want to tell you that I'm actually a father,
Okay.
and the guy in this case, the victim, he was approaching a door where my child was coming out of, and numerous times I've caught him pulling his pants down to pee. He's a cyclist, and I asked him politely to not ride so fast by my house so many times. Today, he almost hit one child coming out of the hotel that's right next to my house, and then the security guard for my door there. I was really upset because he left the chain link open. And so I wanted to let him know that he's got to go lock the gate. That was the chain in my hand. So just shortly, I really lost it because I was so tired. And I will apologize to him, but I didn't want to hurt him at all. I just want to let him know he's got to slow down around my kids because nobody knows I have two children.
I
And
would
my
just
kids,
advise him to remain silent and to stop talking.
okay, I just want to let you know.
Well, thank you for that, sir. I'm sure the officer's interested in your comments, but be that as it may, you saw your lawyer cringing as you spoke, but it is what it is. Good luck to you. Thank you for that. Have a good day, sir. Good luck.
Your Honor, can you repeat me the amount of the bonds?
The bonds, the amounts was what, sir?
Straight bond 7,500 and 2,500, Your Honor.
Yes, that's what it was. Thank you. Romualdo Zeca. Okay. State, any priors? Zeca, I don't know. Okay. Defense?
I don't see any priors either, Your Honor. I'm just looking up the statute.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't have any probable cause argument.
Okay. Leaving the scene, crash, serious bodily injury.
And
Say
I'm
what?
seeing
Music. Thank you. Okay.
I'm seeing a $5,000 bond is leaving the scene of a crash with incident or with injury.
I'm being told it's 7,500, Counselor.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, should I open to 10 that way then? Okay. 7,500 standard bond. I like that. Good luck, sir. And Erling Terran.
Mr. Turan has a hold for immigration.
Okay, immigration hold. Criminal mischief, 5,000? 25. I'm sorry?
He needs the services of the Spanish.
Yes, okay.
I have standard bond 2,500, Your Honor.
Okay, you are correct, I'm told.
El señor Terán tiene una retención por parte de inmigración. Tengo una fianza estándar de $2,500.
Okay, set bond, $2,500, hold for immigration. Thank you, sir. Buena suerte.
There's no allegation of the dollar amount of the damage in the arrest form, so I'd be arguing misdemeanor criminal mischief as opposed to
Okay.
felony criminal mischief.
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry, did you say so the bond was 2,500, correct?
I did, but she argued something. Let me
Okay.
hear the
Okay.
response.
Su señoría dice que la fianza es de $2,500 y que tiene una retención por inmigración. Su abogada de la defensa dice, su señoría, no hay ninguna alegación aquí con respecto a la cantidad del daño o el monto del daño dentro del informe del arresto. Así que estaría presentando un argumento con respecto al delito menor por daño a la propiedad ajena y con respecto a lo que se le imputa que es un daño a la propiedad ajena por delito mayor.
Okay.
Your Honor, can we set it for a busy hearing so the officer can come and explain where he got the amount from?
No, he's not going anywhere anyway, so if you want that, all right, I'll give you that chance.
Para que se solicite entonces que se presente el oficial para que pueda prestar su testimonio con respecto al avalúo del daño. Le voy a dar esa oportunidad entonces, no va a ir a ninguna parte entonces.
All right, reset tomorrow for PC on value.
Ok,
5:20.
entonces se va a reagendar su causa para el día de mañana para que se pueda presentar una audiencia para determinar el motivo fundado, para determinar cuál fue el avalúo del daño que tuvo, el monto. I'm sorry, did you say
That's it.
the amount?
Honor,
For value.
Okay, thank
For
you.
value, tomorrow for value.
hold on,
Para el valor.
can I have 30 seconds to ask him if he would like me to ask for the reset to tomorrow or stipulate so we can bond out?
Well, he's got an immigration hold.
Okay.
Counselor.
I understand. Can I have the minute just to speak with him?
Sure, go ahead. You're
Thank
welcome. Go ahead.
Okay.
Is immigration showing up? In general, not necessarily this guy, but just in general. Is immigration showing up on these holds? They're coming to get them and stuff? Yeah, so almost there.
Just have a couple there.
Yeah, we've done okay. I just have to keep checking.
Okay, Your Honor. Yes, he agrees to a reset for tomorrow for a
Okay.
probable cause hearing.
Perfect, thank you.
Your
All
Honor,
right.
would he
Okay.
be able to bond out tomorrow on a standard bond?
Would he be able to bond out tomorrow? He's got,
Or do you want to hold him till tomorrow?
he's got an immigration hold. He can't bond out anyway.
He still has a bond, Your Honor. He can.
Well, he can post it, but he can't get out, right? Yeah, no, he can post standard if he wishes.
He
but
can post. Okay, thank you.
Fine, that's up to him.
Ok. Su señoría dice que la abogada de la defensa, si su señoría, él estuvo de acuerdo con que se haga una reprogramación de su audiencia para el día de mañana para determinar el motivo fundado en la cuestión del avalúo del daño. Y el departamento carcelario pregunta que si él podría entonces salir bajo fianza mañana con una fianza estándar. Su señoría responde, bueno, pero de todos modos él tiene una retención por inmigración y aunque él pague la fianza no va a poder salir porque tiene la retención por inmigración. Sí, pero él puede pagar la fianza si él así lo desea. Ok, eso depende de él. Gracias.
All right, bye-bye. Roman Williams, Roman Ashanti Williams.
Thank you.
No? All right, morning, Mr. Williams, all right?
He's present, Your Honor. I don't have any probable cause argument.
Okay, North Carolina, boom, boom, state, standard bond, cannabis, possession.
Yes,
within-
Your Honor. I don't see any priors in his record.
Okay, fair enough. Standard bond would be F2s. possession cannabis within 7,500 each. 7,500 each. Count one, count two. All right, thank you, sir. I found standard bonds, 15,000 total, 7,500 each count. Good luck to you. DeAndre Harrison.
He's present, Your Honor. I don't have any probable cause argument.
He's a fugitive from Ohio with no bonds. He's also a fugitive from Sarasota County with
All
a
right.
bond of 25,000 and a fugitive from Broward for a bond of 2,000.
Oh boy. Okay, well, standard bond on this case. Hold.
Count 1, 2, and 3 are 2,500 each. Count 4 is 500.
Okay, 2,500, 2,500, 2,500. Count four, you said was 500?
Yes.
Perfect, thank you. All right, sir, I've set your bonds, 75, 8,000 total. You got a lot of holds. A lot of people want you, sir. Good luck to you. All right, Alexander Hernandez.
He's present, Your Honor. I don't have any probable cause argument.
Okay, standard unoccupied dwelling burglary, 75 or 5?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
It is 505.
Well, what? Say that again. 2,500 for burglary of an unoccupied. That's okay.
It's,
Burglary unoccupied, F2.
yeah, 75.
75. And then, and count two, that's okay. 7,500 count one, 5,000 count two. PC. All right, good luck, sir. I set your bonds, 12-5. Take care. Juan Carlos Garcia.
We have Mr. Garcia present. He'll need the services of the Spanish interpreter. I don't have any probable cause argument.
Thank you, Counselor.
Señor Juan Carlos García, la abogada de la defensa dice que no tiene ningún argumento para motivo fundado. Gracias, responde su señoría.
Ag bad deadly weapons, 75 or no?
5,000.
Okay. Stay away from the victim, in this case, Juan Carlos Garcia. Okay, Mr. Garcia, you speak English? You understand all that? No? Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Madam Interpreter.
Your Honor, yes, Your Honor, did you say deadly weapon? What was the charge, please?
Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Okay.
5,000. Stay away from Juan Carlos Garcia.
Ok. A usted se le imputa con el cargo de agresión agravada con un arma mortífera. Para esto hay una fianza de $5,000. Usted tiene una orden de alejamiento. Usted no puede acercarse al señor Juan Carlos García. Usted sabe quién es esa persona. Tiene que permanecer alejado de Juan Carlos García. ¿Entiende? ¿Entiende?
He said he understands.
Okay, very good.
Dice que sí entiende. Muy bien.
All right. Good luck. Bye bye.
Ok, buena suerte. Adiós.
Adán Jacinto Domingo. The previous one.
Okay, we have Mr. Jacinto Domingo present, Your Honor. He speaks Spanish. I don't have any probable cause argument.
All right, thank you. I think we set bond already on the DUIs early on or whatever, so.
Yes, you did, Your Honor. You gave him straight bond 500 and 150.
Okay. So on each count here, just give me the standards, read them off, count 1, 2. Count 1, 5, I'm sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
Ok, el señor Domingo se encuentra presente.
I'll tell you in a minute. Hold on. 5, 25,
Okay.
1, 500, and 150, 5 total counts, right? And 3, why do I have 7?
5,000, 2,500, count 3 is,
I did the others already. Okay, earlier.
1,000, yeah, 5,000, 2,500, 1,000, 500, 150. Counts 6 and 7 were already addressed.
Correct. Thank you, ma'am. Miss Interpreter, you got that?
Okay, yes, Your Honor. La abogada de la defensa dice que no tiene ningún motivo fundado. Su señoría dice que ya había tratado su causa anteriormente. Las fianzas quedan así. Cargo número 1, 5,000. Cargo número 2, 2,500. Cargo número 3, 1,500, 150. Causa 6 y 7. Ya su señoría había fijado las fianzas para esto previamente.
Good luck, sir. Bye bye.
Buena suerte, señor.
Cameron Davis.
Mr. Davis is a fugitive from Broward County, has a bond of $500 on the fugitive.
Okay. He can bond out on that?
Yes.
He can just post the $500 he gets out?
Yes,
Okay.
he can bond out on the fugitive, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Strong arm robbery allegations. Somebody-
Yes,
damn
he's
it.
present. I don't have any probable cause argument.
Okay.
I'd be asking for standard bond.
Okay.
7,500, I think.
I think so too. Hold on. Unless I'm told that somebody lowered it on me.
Your Honor, we're asking for elevated bond, based on the amount of priors that he has, including his national priors.
What's his priors, please? I don't have.
Well, from local priors, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 conviction, 2 adjudications, and in the national priors, Your Honor, let me pull up the other.
When was the last local conviction and for what, please?
The last local conviction was 2020.
2020 and
He closed it out in 2022.
for what?
It was robbery, committing a robbery by sudden snatch of the item.
So another robbery.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, if I can just note the sentence for that robbery, I don't have the facts in front of me, but the sentence for that robbery was 1 day.
That's a conviction with CDS, still a
Okay,
conviction.
but
Your
you
Honor.
got, all right, so adjudication, credit time served to robbery, so he's. Okay, at a minimum, could be an HVO, but let's leave that up to the state. 7,500 standard bond at this point. Good luck, sir, and wish you well. Stay away from Ronisha Dunn. You recognize that name? Ronisha Dunn? Okay,
You understand?
very good. Okay, Ronisha, victim. Okay,
He said, yes, he understands.
all right. You had him muted, so no problem. Thank you. Alexion Bentley.
Your Honor, Mr. Bentley is present. I am waiving the reading of charge number 3.
Okay,
However, I would argue that charge number 4, firearm use display while committing a felony, would be duplicative with charges 1 and 2, resulting in just an over contemplation of the crime at hand.
okay.
So again, I'd be asking for standard bond on counts 1, 2, and 3, but then release outright on count 4, as there's no probable cause.
Your Honor, the counts wrong. There's 2 counts of assault with aggravated firearm.
Then there's 2 ag assaults on count 1, Counselor, 2 counts.
Okay, so then let me rephrase. I'm asking for standard bond on counts 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then release outright, no probable cause, count 5.
On the display while committing a felony, right?
Right, because
Okay.
the felony at issue involves a firearm.
I understand.
Yeah.
We've been there before. All right, same issue, state your position.
Your Honor, the city doesn't have any objection to the defendant being released out of right in that case for a PC issue.
So count 5, you agree to ROR, basically.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so let's go down the list. 2 counts of F3, go ahead. 5,000 each? So, okay, so. Okay. Right, count four would be, well, remember, there's two counts in count one, so that's. Count four would be 5,000 by agreement ROR on count five.
Or release on PC or no PC?
What's that?
If you find PC.
I found, I think they're worked for display, well, there's PC, but they agreed to ROR. Right, no, there's PC.
What was 3 and 4, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
All right. 5,000, 5,000, 7,500, 5,000, and ROR on the last count.
Thank you.
What's the, hello?
Hello, hi.
How you doing? I'm his mom.
Oh, Ms. Okay, ma'am. Well, let's see. Alexian has been charged with 5 count.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just waving.
Okay,
the
no
reading.
problem. It's all right. I found probable cause on all of them. I set his bonds at 22,500. Is there a victim in this case? No.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do I have it? A stay away?
I'm going to do it now, Your Honor. We didn't have it. One of them was the victim contact.
All right, do you have it now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
But only one of them.
Ms. Darty or what, which one?
Victoria Wilcox.
Okay. Okay, so Ms. Kelsey, just to let you.
Yes.
22,500 in bonds, and he needs to stay away from Victoria, what?
Wilcox.
If he happens to.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar.
Okay.
I'm pretty familiar with her.
Don't talk
And
about
what's the current total that I need to give to the bondsman? Is there any way he can be processed up here with me? Because I don't stay in Florida no more. I stay in Georgia.
That's, if he bonds out, that's up to you and the division judge at that point, ma'am.
Okay, and what's the current amount? What do I need to send him?
$22,500.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
I'm quite sure he can hear me. Can you tell him to try to place a call to me, and I'll try to get a bondsman so he can get out.
All right, there you go. Good luck.
Can she provide her number in the chat?
Sure, in the chat. Okay.
Or out
on
loud?
the other side, on the one that I was chatting on just now, put my number there.
Yes.
Okay, no problem, ma'am. I will.
Thank you.
And tell him to be good.
He hears you.
Okay, yes, I know he do, because he gonna hear more.
Oh boy. Well, I don't know if I'd want to go up and see mom that way, but
Yeah,
anyway,
he don't. No, trust me, he don't.
I don't think so. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Tell her I'll put it in there for him.
There you go. All right.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, ma'am. Have a good day.
Okay, y'all have a nice day.
All right. Amir Montenegro refused.
Mr. Montenegro has a hold for immigration.
Okay, is he here?
How do you get my number?
I don't have any probable cause argument.
Thank you. Domestic strangulation. What do we got? Corrections?
Have to be set, Your Honor.
Okay, 5. What's standard on domestic? 5,000 count 1.
Your Honor.
1,000 count 2. Hold for immigration.
Your Honor, based on the allegation, the state will be asking for elevated bond of 7,500 based on the fact that he told the victim he was going to kill her.
No, that should be no bond then, right? If I accept that argument. Standard bond, he's got an immigration hold. Stay away from Jennifer Penn.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, he does need the services of the Spanish interpreter.
Okay.
So it'd be 5,000 count 1, 1,000 for count 2, a hold for immigration, a stay away order from Jennifer Penn.
Yes. Miss Interpreter, go ahead. She said it correctly.
Yes. Señor, usted tiene una fianza por $5,000 por el cargo número 1, por el cargo número 2, $1,000. Tiene una retención por inmigración y una orden de alejamiento. Tiene que permanecer alejado de Jennifer Penn.
You understand all that?
¿Entiende todo esto? ¿Entiende todo esto, señor? Thanks a lot. Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Osvani Garcia. Osvani Garcia. Mr. Garcia, you speak English? Oh, we had him earlier, huh? Didn't we have him before? He looks familiar.
No, Your Honor.
No? Okay, I'm sorry. Mr. Garcia, you speak English?
He does, Your Honor. I
Okay.
don't have any probable cause argument.
Okay, thank you. Burglary unoccupied. Burglary unoccupied dwelling, 7,500. Stay away from 7601 Southwest 22nd Street. Go away, I think. Okay, Mr. Garcia, you stay away from that address, 7601 Southwest 22nd Street, $7,500 bond. Good luck to you, sir.
$7,500 bond.
That's what the standard bond is for these charges, sir. Good luck.
Your Honor, we also have like 4 misdemeanors open.
Or misdemeanor, well, all right, you'll deal with them. Good luck, bye-bye. Eric Dufresne. Somebody was on for that one. Sergeant Rodriguez is back,
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
right? Didn't we have someone, Dufresne, requesting to speak or something in the past? No there? Okay, well, no problem, okay. Agbat, bodily harm,
He's present, Your Honor, speaks English. I have no probable cause argument.
okay. Agbat, deadly weapon on an elderly, Agbat, standard bond would be what?
And the state's requesting your pre-trial.
State, hold on, state one.
Yes, Your Honor.
Count one already is no bond? It's a PBL, no bond, so why am I gonna have pretrial detention?
To have a hearing.
But he's already being held no bond.
But it's up to you, Your Honor.
No, I understand. I understand. Standard, no bond is no bond. Why do I need a PTD? I don't need a PTD. He's being held no bond. He'll go to division and try to argue something else, but find PC, no bond. Count one, count three would be 5? 5, so no bond, count one. 5,000, count two. PC. And
Your Honor,
yes,
sorry, Sergeant Rodriguez. I was wondering, would it make a difference that the second victim, the female caregiver, is 70 years old? She's also elderly.
it did make a difference, but he's already being held no bond. He's not
I
getting,
understand.
so,
I'm just saying for charge 2.
I mean, he's got no bond on count one, so there's only so much you can do, officer, and the victims will be dealt with at the time of the charge conference, whatever they want to elevate, depending on the allegations, but he's not going anywhere, as far as I can tell right now. All right, and
thank you, Judge.
additional 5 on count two doesn't help.
All right, thank you.
Well,
Have a great day.
bye.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Your
Bye-bye.
Honor, is there a motion for pretrial detention on this case?
There was, but I am not addressing it today. He's already being held no bond.
Thank you.
All right,
Yes.
thank you.
Did it get a reset date?
That'll be arraignment, no?
That'll be during the.
Yeah, it'll be an arraignment, if anything.
Okay.
On the pretrial detention, that's up to the division judge. All right, he's already held no bond in my mind. Thank you. Christian Gonzalez Lopez.
Mr. Gonzalez Lopez is a fugitive from New York, no bond. He actually has 2 fugitives from New York with no bond.
All right,
And Your Honor, for that reason, I'm also waiving the reading of any charges. He's obviously not going to be getting out anytime soon. I'll stipulate to the standard bond, including no bond on count 1.
okay. And what's the rest of them? Count 2 would be 25, huh? 25, 75, 10,000, 1,000. What pretrial mode? There's a pretrial, he got no bond.
Yes, yeah.
They stipulated to no bond on count 1. All right, hold on. Was it the last one, maybe?
Just for the last.
Yeah. State, did you file a pretrial motion
Yes,
on this?
Your Honor.
You did? Okay. I mean, once again, there's already no bond, but
Your Honor, what we typically do with these pretrial detention motions, even if the defendant's already being held no bond, you just reset it in division for the next day. So for example, Judge Stuzen, if you reset it for May 27th, Judge Stuzen will discuss the pretrial detention motion tomorrow in court.
oh, okay, well then if I grant it,
Like if it's an F1 and you're saying.
Correct, right. So if I grant it, they put it on for her discussion tomorrow. If I do nothing, they deal with it at arraignment, if at all, right? Counselor, you said you put it on for discussion, state, is that true, or only if I grant it, or how does that
Yeah.
work?
Yeah. To the defense in this, we work misdemeanor county court, so I don't know the
Oh,
side of the felony.
She does misdemeanor, so you can take advantage of it right now. Go ahead. Tell me.
No, so yeah, so typically, it doesn't get ruled on, right? A motion for pretrial detention, the defendant's entitled to a hearing within the next 5 days. We can't
Okay.
do the hearing right now. So
Right.
typically it gets set in the division. I'm
Okay.
looking, this is Division 6, that'd be Judge Susan. Then
Okay.
tomorrow in division, the felony prosecutors in there, they then review the motion. 9 times out of 10, when it's a no bond offense, it's withdrawn. There is no hearing, but
Okay.
it does make it onto the division calendar within the next, day, and
Okay.
those felony prosecutors handle it. So typically what I would advise is you just do no bond count 1, the standard bonds that were read out, and then just reset the pretrial detention motion. You can grant it, like grant that in the sense that they're going to keep talking about it, reset it in division tomorrow.
If that's what, again, if the clerks are telling me it doesn't work that way, I don't. Oh, okay, so. Okay, so grant it and then reset it for tomorrow, and Judge Susan would then deal with it further at that point. Okay.
Right, yeah.
On the previous one that I did the same thing, I will follow the same course of conduct then.
Yep, that's totally fine.
Okay, well.
So for Dufresne, Your Honor, you're holding him for a pretrial detention motion?
I'll grant it and then reset tomorrow in division. I wasn't aware of the procedure, so I'm not gonna revamp the rules, that's fine.
Right, that's fine. And if Your
Well-
Honor wouldn't mind repeating the financial amounts for counts 2 through 5, that would be great.
On this one was 2,500 on 2, 7,500, 3, 10,000 on 4, 1,000 on 5.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and then P, PTD, so here I'll put PTD granted, reset division, 20. We already called it though, I passed it. On Dufresne, I already passed the case.
What do you didn't give me a chance to get on.
Okay, well, we called it.
But it was, it's like as soon as you did, you passed it. Like I didn't even get a chance to
Okay.
click on. I'm sorry.
That's all
I
right.
didn't, it was happened so fast.
It's okay, ma'am. Listen, hold on. Give me back to Fresno for a second. She's here, so she's a member of the public. We'll give her a chance. Not a problem. Okay, ma'am, let me see here. Dufresne has been charged with aggravated battery and 2 counts, but his biggest problem is he's got a hold on Division 5 based on the charges. So he'll be appearing in front of my colleague tomorrow morning on these charges. So
What does that mean? Hold because of Division 5?
Hold for Division 5 means he's got another case pending in front of a judge, which he's going to appear tomorrow morning on these charges, the pretrial detention, and the charges for which today I have set bonds, one being no bond based on the allegations in count 1. So he's not getting out today anyway. Very little you could tell me that I could do anything about anyway. I'm just.
I just wanted to make you aware of the fact that Eric has severe mental health issues. He was just released from Mount Sinai Medical Center Psych Unit on Friday. And so I just want you to be aware of that, and wherever he's being held, if they could be aware of that also, because he is a danger to himself.
Okay, and probably others, but yes, ma'am. So the state is here. They'll note the file.
Okay.
Through tomorrow. And I appreciate your comments and thank you for showing up today.
Thank you.
Last name?
That was on Dufresne. Your last name is Marie Dufresne?
Yes.
You're related, I presume?
I'm his mother.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for that information. Good luck.
Thank you.
Here. All right. So Luis Garcia.
Yes, sir.
Cocaine possession, drug paraphernalia.
Honor. With Christian Gonzalez, I have no probable cause argument.
Hold on, wait, Christian Gonzalez, I thought, wait a minute.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Garcia.
Right, we did Gonzalez.
Louis Garcia.
Gonzalez was your New York, client.
Yes, that's what I meant. Louis
Okay.
Garcia.
Louis Garcia.
I have no probable cause arguments.
Okay. Possession, cocaine, crack, 25 and 5.
2,500 and 500, Your Honor.
25 and 5, okay, 2,500, 500. All right, PC. Does he speak English? Mr. Garcia, you speak English, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, okay, fair enough. Set your bonds. Good luck. Thank you. Roylyn Torres. Roylyn Torres.
Your Honor, I've been advised that Mr. Torres refused. I would ask that we reset it for tomorrow.
Okay, refused. Reset 527. Okay, good luck, reset. And Juan Amado Dominguez. This was,
He refused court, Your Honor. This is an added charge.
Your Honor,
Okay.
this is his second refusal, so at this point, I will waive his presence and I would just ask for standard bond.
okay, 2,500, 5,000 on bet, that's right, yep, make sure. 5,000 standard bond. PD waive presence. Okay, that takes care of that one. We seem to have a couple of them here, so Juan Carlos Rivera, another refusal, it looks like.
Yes, another refusal, Your Honor.
Right, Counselor? I don't know.
Yes, Your Honor, I have the same position. I'm gonna waive his presence.
Okay. Okay, what, say again, I'm sorry?
2,500.
2,500, count 1, 150, count 2. And, okay,
2,500. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I have 1,500 for count 2.
1,500 or 150?
No, yeah, I have 2,500, 150.
Yeah, 2,500 and 150.
Right,
Your Honor, they still will be asking for elevated bond based on the fact that the defendant has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cases open.
9 open?
Yes,
Any,
Your Honor.
any prior, any felonies?
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are felonies and 2 are misdemeanor.
Well, if we want to have a discussion about the bond, I'll note that in the arrest form, there's no mention of any prior conviction for petty theft. So in the arrest form, there's actually only probable cause for simple misdemeanor petty theft, since Your Honor, when evaluating the probable cause in the arrest form, cannot take judicial notice of priors. That's why, but I figured standard bond would just be more appropriate.
Okay, I can't take judicial notice of priors in connection with a felony bond hold.
Just for the evaluation of probable cause as to if there's
Right.
probable cause for the felony.
Okay, right,
Yeah.
but if he's got open felonies, you're telling me I can't consider that?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is that he was arrested for felony probable cause, or I'm sorry, felony petty theft with 2 or more prior convictions.
Correct,
However, in the arrest form, there's no allegation that he has any prior conviction of theft.
okay,
So it's only in the arrest form, the instant case in front of Your Honor is a misdemeanor petty theft, meaning there's only probable cause for a misdemeanor crime in the
Okay.
arrest form.
Okay.
So because the state wanted to ask for an elevated bond, I thought I would jump in and just lay my own record that there's actually not probable cause for a felony
okay,
in the instant case at all.
okay,
But Your Honor can, take into consideration other felony cases when
right,
discerning a bond, but just not when discerning the probable cause for the case at hand. However, I would note that he hasn't been convicted of any of the crimes that the state just laid out.
I'm not, I appreciate your arguments, counselors, you've been a straight shooter all day. Take it up with the division judge, I'll go with what we said, she waived his presence. I'll still set it at 2,500, 150. And state, you'll have to let the division judge know at that point. Thank you. And Fernando Beltran Armendea. Okay, another refusal.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm gonna waive his presence. Again, Your Honor, I have no arguments as to probable cause. This is a life felony, so he should be held no bond.
okay, no bond. Count
Pretrial
one, and I've got a
motions.
pretrial detention, so keeping with what you're telling me, granted, and it'll print tomorrow in front of the division, correct?
Correct.
All right, thank you.
No
lady.
bond and hold for the pretrial detention motion.
Yes, ma'am.
And he also has an immigration hold, Your Honor.
Okay, well. Okay, so the immigration hold. And the pretrial detention. Okay. Gian Arevalo, seems like another refuse.
Correct. I'm gonna waive.
Refuse, Your Honor.
Yep, I'm
Okay,
gonna waive his presence, Your Honor.
okay. He's got an
yeah.
AC, so he's got other issues.
Right, I have no probable cause argument. I will stipulate to standard bond.
Okay. Refuse, so let's see.
Has an AC, no bond.
Yep, okay, no problem. Hold for
I have 2,500, 500, 150, 150.
2,500. Say again, 500?
500, 150, 150.
150, 150. Hold for Judge Block.
Yeah, you say there's back as back armas.
No, Block.
Marcus?
No, Block, BLOCH, not Marcus. It's felony, 253252.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Jason McCollum. Another refuse. It looks like they put all the refusals at the end. Okay.
Refuse.
Okay,
Your Honor, I will waive his presence.
okay. Thank you.
I have no probable cause argument.
Okay. Okay,
I have 2,500 straight, standard.
2,500. Okay, PC. EDUA. Presence. Okay. Kenneth Johnson.
I will.
He refused, Your Honor. NBC, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Okay, not refused, just NBC. Which one?
No, he's in quarantine, NBC.
Okay, NBC reset what, tomorrow?
Your Honor, I'll waive his presence.
Okay.
If
you want. Okay.
And I will just stipulate to standard bond.
Okay, thank you. Standard bond battery detainee, 5,000.
Yes, and I have no probable cause argument.
All right, thank you, Counselor. Let's see. Okay. And then we have Terrell Rosem.
Refused.
Okay, added charge.
Your Honor, this is his first refusal, so I would ask that he be reset for tomorrow.
Okay, reset. Reset tomorrow. Refusal. Darren Davis.
Refused.
Okay,
Your Honor, this is his second refusal, so I will waive his presence. I have no probable cause arguments. I'll stipulate to standard bond.
Your Honor, the state will be asking for elevated bond based on the fact that the defendant has open cases that are also involving aggression, including a felony case F24-224A1 that is resisting battery by detainee. He has 3 counts of that battery by detainee.
so he's got 3 counts of a battery
Oh.
just open.
Yes, Your Honor.
And this is in what division?
Two open and this one.
Okay, well, that's fine. But this one, they've stipulated standard bond. He's got issues. What is the battery by detainee?
Eh,
5,000. Okay, and then 1,000? Possession.
500.
I'm sorry, 500?
Yes.
Okay, 500. And then you're saying he's got open felonies?
Yes, Your Honor.
What division does he have an open felony in?
Division 8.
Huh?
Yes. Division 7.
Judge Young.
Judge Young?
Yep.
70. Who's division 70? What's that?
No, it's Division 8, Judge Young.
That's Judge Reese.
Judge Arisis, they're telling me is division 70, which is Rock Court. Run it, make sure. Let me know.
Yes, it's just this one by battery detainee, we have to put it in Division 7. This,
Okay, so he's already got an open case in division 70? Okay,
Yeah.
so hold, all right, so, all right.
This is an added charge, Your Honor.
It's what?
It's an added charge. He has
Oh,
other.
all right, so he's already there. Oh, okay, well.
Yes, and that bond was 5,500?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, then no problem. They'll find out about it when they add the information. Okay, then last one, Jermaine Walker.
He refused.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'll waive his presence. I have no probable cause argument.
Okay,
I'll stipulate to standard bond of 5,000.
okay. Very good. Thank you, Counselor, with presence and standard bond. Okay, we're good to go.
Your Honor, the state will be asking for elevated bond. The defendant is currently in custody for a murder.
He's got a life sentence, correct?
He hasn't been convicted.
Oh, well, he's in
He has
custody.
an open case.
He's got an open murder trial, pending
correct,
murder
yeah.
charge.
Yes.
Okay. 5,000, lead it PC. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. PD, thank you. Counselors, all of you, have a good day, I believe.
Thank you,
Right?
Your Honor.
We are fit. Are we finished? Right? We're done? Okay.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Take
Have
care.
a good weekend.
Nice seeing you.
Thanks, Your Honor. Thank you.
Take care, folks. Are we?
Thank you.
Hold on, hold on.
Recording
Okay.
stopped.
Now we're good? Okay, thank you.